got some Arnold Palmer, which is half tea, so I do have some tea, just not a tea. That would have been really funny if it was a pun, but it was kind of like the concept of a pun. I guess I probably should have worked on it more. Anyways, welcome back to the stream, VOD watchers. Welcome back to another VOD. And also, another Jackson 2 first. Huh? How about that? What is up? How's it hanging? What's rocking? What's schwangalangin'? Hi. Alright, I'm kind of tired. I'm fatigued emotionally. But we should probably be okay. I do worry about my one soul stream quota, especially as we're getting closer to the end of this game. I think it's like, what, maybe 20 hours, 21 hours, and I'm at 18.3 hours, and if you'll do the math on that, that's like 1.7 hours left. But I'm a bit of a slow gamer, so there should be ample time. I'm just worried. I'm not ready for a finale, but it seems that I'm closing in on such a thing. Main story 21 hours, main an extra 27 hours, so let's hope we're doing a little bit extra stuff. Do you have a way to check how many times I've done that? No. Because it's a Twitch point redemption, it's stored on Twitch servers, and Twitch is stupid and dumb, and I doubt. I'm sure there's a way to set it. I'm sure there's a way to set it. If I had a bot do it, maybe? But I haven't said anything like that. But you have a lot. You have a lot. I think it's gotta be maybe Kenta you. And then I have no idea. I have not a clue in this world who is after you two. I don't know, maybe you more than Kenta, I'm not sure. Because First wasn't around forever. You know, Kenta's been around for a very, very, very long time, but First wasn't around forever. In the time span of the Muubody streaming existence, First is relatively new. And I say relatively new, it's like 2 years. But you know, it's something. Boom. Alright, let's turn off the sound. Let's turn on the gaming. And let's just get into it. I remember back when I watched Philip DeFranco. Thank God I don't watch him anymore. No shade, obviously, but I'm glad I'm a little bit older. I don't need to get my news from Philip DeFranco, the YouTube man, anymore, huh? Alright, so, general reminder, we have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 souls. Now there are 9 souls. So we're 2/3 of the way done, and I just picked up 2 souls last stream. So the rate of souls per stream has increased. Now what does this mean? I don't know. Probably means something, that's for sure. The issue is that it's been a little bit, and I don't. Okay, well that was bad. That wasn't what I wanted to do. So let's rest here, and then I need to move around all the stuff. Yeah. Okay. To be honest, I could keep them on the right side of the screen. I think it's time. I think it's time for little Muubody avatar to be on the right side of the screen, huh? And then it's also time to trim this a little bit. Yeah, that's a lot better. That does look a lot better. It's bothered me for like a couple streams, but this works. Okay, so I don't know where I'm going. It's been like a week. It's been a while. The problem with streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday is that when you stream the same game Monday, Wednesday, the last time you streamed was like Sunday. I streamed this game Sunday, which wasn't a week ago, but it's been a while. So it's world map. So that's me. I don't know what that area is. But I got here from there. I can't go there because there's a wall. Do I go up and then to the left? This gives very I gotta go up and to the left vibes. Alright, well. Did not notice the wall there, if we can be honest with each other. This feels like the place I gotta go. But also, this seems like a place. Alright, that's not going too hot. Let's do this. shoot me. Oh my god. Are you fucking for real? God, this game. I'm so mad. Oh my god, it's been literally 5 minutes I'm angry. Alright, I didn't really get anything from that. I was kind of hoping for like a rope down. You know what I mean? I was kind of hoping for like a magical rope to fall out and then I could go up and there'd be something there, but I see that's not the case. So, the fuck? Okay, this seems like a boss fight arena. This seems very much like a boss fight arena. I'm looking at that guy on the left and he looks like a boss. Alright, so this is Nua. I got the soul from her brother, did not get the soul from her. Under these apocalyptic conditions, this is exactly what we should be in the mood for. I think optimism is a talent. The Empyrean district is out of control. We need to act quickly if we want to wake everyone up. Since we left Pengla, countless people have already died. So is your big eternal cauldron project going as planned? Well, you killed them, so probably not. I don't know, I feel like everyone and their mom is blaming this asshole for shit going wrong. But they killed him. And everything went to shit after he died. And so if I'm drawing the cause and effect here, alright, if you have Oppenheimer and he's making the bomb, and let's say you're just anti-nuclear bomb, that's reasonable. And then you kill Oppenheimer and he inevitably resurrects like right this year. He comes back 2025 and he finds out that in the making of the bomb you fucked up and now there's a massive nuclear wasteland. You're not gonna be like, Mr. Oppenheimer, this was your fault. This was your fault, Mr. Oppenheimer. You're the one that did this. That's not true. That's not how that works. That's your fault. All right, let the guy who's building the thing that may or may not end the entire world, but he doesn't want to do that conceptually. Let him do the thing. If you murder him, he's like the guy that knows most about it. All right, it's not that hard to figure out. Oh my God, he's speaking language. So this is weird because we got Fuxi's soul. It was kind of just given to us. Important distinction, I'm not saying soul as in S-O-U-L, soul as in S-O-L. It's like a seal. They're souls, they get seals. I've been saying soul. Same thing, doesn't matter. I guess he's a robot now. But probably a more important thing to talk about is how I'm hot. I'm gonna put on a shirt, a different shirt. I have a hoodie on right now with no shirt. I need to put on a thin shirt. Done yet. I'm still putting on my shirt, but it doesn't matter. I can still talk. Boom! We're so back. Okay. Damn, I'm a lot less warm now, huh? All right. All I gotta do is kill these people. My brother said you're erratic and you hate the rich and powerful. If I handed the keys of power to you, it would definitely come back to bite us. What do you mean it will definitely come back to bite us? You're fucked up. One of you's a big ass fucking robot, and all of the people that you're hanging with are gross. All right, I don't. What's the good part about this? If I could ask, what's the positive here? What is not already like? Look at this guy. I don't even know how to kill him. All right. So I can. All right. Doesn't seem too crazy, to be honest. I shouldn't have used all my arrows previously, but I'm sure it's fine. Not a fan of how much of this area is on fire. I don't know if that's permanent or not. I hope not. Was not ready for the straight back. Ow. Oh no, it's too big. Yeah, the scrape back gets me every time. Also, this game is loud as fuck. the scrape back gets me every time. Also, this game is loud. Alright, let's turn it down a little bit. Alright, so that was probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't really see how I lose. I don't really see how I lose that fight. Now, I know I just lost that fight, but like, thinking about it, I don't understand how I did. Alright, anything? Yeah, quick dose. I forgot that I have like the best thing I could possibly get. Go, 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 go. Alright, whatever. A little bit of damage. It's not even that big of a deal when you think about it. A little bit of damage, it's worth it. Let's see. So, things have been happening. I failed an accounting quiz on Tuesday, or Thursday, which is yesterday. That was kind of a bummer. I talked to my advisor, and he was like, so, not my advisor. I talked to my professor, because I gotta go to a funeral from the 25th to November 1st, which was 1 week. And turns out, I have an exam that week. Only one, thank God. So I'm talking to him about it, and I emailed him. And he left me on red. Now, I see that he left me on red, and I go, damn, alright, I gotta talk to this guy in person. So I walk up to him, and I'm like, hey, I emailed you about this, but I gotta go to a funeral. And he was like, yeah, I saw that. I left you on, I didn't have an answer. You know, I'm working on it. And I was like, oh shit, man. One, Loki should have told me you were working on it, and then I don't have to come at you during class. Because the thing is, the class is at like 3:55, and I get done with my like everything else at like 12:25, and attendance isn't mandatory. So Loki, I'm trying not to be there because it takes forever. And the class is easy, so I don't even need to like keep paying attention like that. But regardless, you know, I talked to him. He's a chill guy. He's like, I actually added him on LinkedIn, and then I canceled, and then it turns out it did not cancel, and so I now have him on LinkedIn. That really sucks, by the way. I'm rusty. This really sucks ass, and I'm rusty. Alright, I didn't even get to play the game. I accidentally left off right before a boss fight. Alright, how was I meant to know? I had no idea. What's this, by the way? Yeah, okay. Gotcha, bitch. Optimal. Optimal. We're good. We're done. I gotta send my grandma's death certificate to the Student Care and Outreach Center at UGA. And I just kind of needed the days off. I needed like a university excuse for not coming to class. Because I can tell the professors that I'm like not gonna be there. But you know, getting a real... The thing is, right, if I don't get attendance points, I can just be like, hey, I can go to the school and be like, yo, these professors, even though I had to go to a funeral, they actively didn't care and counted it against me. Which is probably a little bit of a scummy thing to do. But in my defense, you know, fuck you. Alright, I'm here for my grades. I'm not here for your appreciation. Are you fucking serious? What the fuck is that? But no, it's just a, what is it? It's just a contingency plan for if they don't work with me. And it was kind of weird because I had to wait 15 minutes for what was essentially a 5-minute meeting. Nobody was there, by the way. I was the only person in that place other than like the workers. I say the workers. There was a girl working there, and then there were the counselors, whatever the fuck you call them. And I think he was expecting me to like break down and cry over the loss of my grandmother to this random dude. And I'm gonna be honest. No thank you. No thank you, Bob. Alright, you and me not close like that, Bob. I ain't trying to do like that, Bob. You know what I mean? No shade. I'm sure you're a cool guy, but you and me ain't like that, Bob. You know? I don't do enough damage. Not even in the sense that like, oh, you know, I'm dying because of it's so hard. I feel like I'm dying because I'm bored. This fight is not awesome. Maybe it gets better. That's perfectly possible. I would go so far as to say plausible. But it feels like he has just so much health, and it feels like I'm just here and I gotta deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, look at this. Don't get me wrong. I died. I've lost this fight before. But was it out of just a lack of skill or a lack of warming up? Alright, was it out of literally not having played this game or any other Metroidvania since Sunday? Or is it because I'm bad? Because it seems pretty easy. You know? It's annoying that it doesn't give me any spaces to toke or do anything. But overall, it's not that bad. My hands are kind of sweaty. What the fuck? Is this on? There we go. I moved the fan closer to me. It was blowing in the entire, it was blowing in the other corner of the room. Maybe this game is a punishment. It's not bad, but I think it's just this boss fight is bad, and I needed a warm up, and I also need this motherfucker to have like a little bit less health. I need him to take more damage, whatever it is, right? Because looking at my skills and stuff, there's only so much more damage I can do. You know what I mean? Increased talisman explosion damage. I already have the maximum amount of damage that my blade can do, which should be enough to do anything to this guy. And instead, I gotta sit here and fucking suck his dick. You know? Like, if I do this, he falls. And then I gotta hit him with a triple slash. And then I do this again, and he falls. And I gotta hit him with a triple slash, and I hit him with a triple slash again. And I hit him with that. And then I block it, but it just doesn't go. And then I hit him with it. Like, it's just not... Like, you got me. You're hitting me so much that I can't poke. And I forgot the button. I didn't vote for it back then for a reason. I think I'm just in a very bad circumstance, because I like this game in general. I think this game is pretty good in general. But in this specific situation that I happen to find myself in, it kind of sucks balls. Because normally everything else is fine. Like, it's hard, but it's like a good hard. You know, my biggest issues with this is the only boss fight that's really bad so far. Every single other boss fight, I've died because I was bad, or I didn't have the skill. And this boss fight, it really feels like I died because, oh, I got bored, and they got me. They got me while I was not paying that much attention to it. You know? Oh, you got me. Any fucking day now, man. Jesus. 3, 1, 2, 3. Hit him with the beam. 3, 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay. Oh, he got me. Bitch. I really just want this part of the, because it's not, the thing is, this isn't even the boss fight. This is the pre-boss fight. This is phase 1 of, like, I imagine several. However, this is definitely the worst. Holy shit, hop off my dick, man. Fucking finally, oh my god. Oh my god, I hope that he has less health and more interesting attacks. Well, I'm on phase 2, and let me tell you what. It doesn't look that much better. Although it is nice that I get more things to parry off of. I think that's really good actually, because that means the fight's gonna go faster. I say as I have to run away from this guy because of the balls that spawn out of nowhere. That sucks. Alright, gonna be honest, what the fuck was I meant to do there? Alright, if we're thinking about it logistically speaking, there was nothing I could do. So that's cool. That's pretty dope, I guess. And I gotta fight phase 1 all over again. I don't like to be complaining. Complaining sucks. Complaining's lame. So is this game right now. But regardless, it doesn't change how it's going. Let's see. What else? Oh, I have another thing to complain about. I have a new topic, but it is also negative, if you can believe it. So my friend died a while ago. Mentioned about it on stream. Quite a lot. A little bit of an overshare, to be honest. That guy needs to shut the fuck up. Me, in the past, I mean. And his birthday is coming up. Same time as yours, Jax. And so the plan was, I messaged my friend. I was like, hey, do you want to watch Oppenheimer and drink? Because Oppenheimer was his favorite movie. So that's what we were going to do. Turns out, not the only one who's a fan of my dead friend. Turns out, there's a whole friend group. What? Didn't know about these guys. And they all want to do something. And so, my friend's house that I originally planned with, because it was initially only with him. This did not evolve out of me. This came from somebody else who also wanted to do something. So I had no direct involvement. However, I realized that, you know what? Yeah, sure, it'll probably be fun to have a bunch of people over. Can you be less loud? Is that fucking possible? Because you're screaming in my goddamn ear right now. Alright, anyways, I invited my house, because my house is bigger than the house of my friend I was initially going to do it with. Have a great time for Vladimir, you know it. And so I invited my house, but the thing is, my house is a very colloquial way of saying my parents' home that they live in. And so I invited everybody, and I was like, listen, you can drink, but you cannot drive. Once you go there, you gotta stay there. You gotta go to sleep, because you're not leaving. And there's this one guy who just can't fucking figure it out, and goddamn, it is annoying as fuck. I gave up trying to plan it. I gave up trying to set everything, and the worst part is that I don't want to be like, I don't want to give up. You know, these people are my friends, even if I don't have to see them or deal with them ever. You know, and notably, they're my dead friends' friends. So holding a kind of pseudo memorial for them, and then not having people around because they're annoying to plan with. What the fuck am I meant to do there? Because whatever it is, it's not funny. What are you waffling on about? What the fuck are you talking? What the fuck are you waffling on about, pal? Huh? Consider that one. Alright? You're the most waffly person I know. Also, I'm a streamer. What do you mean, what am I waffling on? This is what I do. This is what I can talk about the game if you want, but you're gonna leave and I'm gonna be penalized for it. So I'm not gonna do that. I could talk about this boss fight if you want, but because it's so boring that you're gonna leave and I'm gonna be penalized, so I'm not gonna do that. Anyways, I don't know, I'm in a bad mood. I'm tired, emotionally and physically, which is the worst way to be tired. You know, it's one thing to just be tired physically, it's another thing to be tired emotionally, and then if you're tired both at the same time, that shit sucks ass. And unfortunately, that is what I'm feeling right now. God, this guy sucks ass. Anyways, I'm like, hey, listen. And he was like, who wants to smoke a blunt? But who wants to smoke a blunt? And like, listen, man, it's my parents' house. They're not gonna let you smoke a blunt. And I tell him, and he's like, you know. And I was like, also, I need to leave. Also need to leave at the end of it. And he's like, yeah, you're not gonna be able to leave. And I put in the group chat, who wants to watch Oppenheimer and drink? You'll have to crash at my place, though. And he hearted both messages. Alright, clearly he agreed to the terms of the idea. And then, while figuring it out, he's like, oh, I don't drink. And I'm not gonna stay. And here's the thing, my parents aren't gonna let you leave anyway. Why the fuck would they believe that you didn't drink? They don't fucking know you. What are you gonna do? You gonna bring a goddamn breathalyzer and be like, look, I didn't drink? Why the fuck would they trust your breathalyzer? You gonna call the cops? You gonna call the cops and have them breathalyze you? You fucking moron. Anyways, and I say this to him. He's like, but I'm not drinking, so I want to go back home. You know? And also, I only smoke blunts. I don't do edibles. I only smoke blunts. I don't drink. I only smoke blunts. Okay, so this guy wants to come to my white ass neighborhood, upper middle class income white ass neighborhood, and smoke a blunt in my fucking backyard. So he reeks of weed. So no, obviously that's not fucking happening. He's like, oh, I'll just drink before. But the issue is that if you fucking reek like a goddamn skunk, you know, that isn't. What am I gonna tell my parents here? Like, yeah, he's a drug addict. All right. Notably, by the way, let me be clear. The friend I am talking about died after doing weed. He had a seizure. All right. So a little bit in bad taste, but whatever. That's fine. It was so fucking annoying. I had to give up. To be honest, I don't even want to really do it anymore. Because initially speaking, I was just going to hang out with one of my friends. We were going to drink and watch Oppenheimer because we watch movies together. And that's what we do. And I go back to my hometown and we watch movies together, and that's what we do. And it was going to be an extension of that. And now I have to move around my schedule because this jackass doesn't want to drive an hour to Kennesaw. Oh my god, he has to drive an hour to Kennesaw. Holy shit. Can you imagine driving an hour to Kennesaw? I got something for you. Can you try imagining driving an hour to Kennesaw, driving back 2 days a week for a school year? I can't. That'd be the hardest thing in the world. It'd be too difficult. It's too difficult for him. It's too difficult for a modern man to do such a thing. Except for the fact that I did it easily. He doesn't even have to drive back, by the way. He doesn't live there. He lives up in Kennesaw. So he needs to drive there at some point, and then he needs to drive back for 1 hour, and he has like a class. Bro, what? That's your issue? Oh no, he's got to drive and take a class. I drove and took 4. 5. Alright. So anyways, that was annoying. And the thing is, he's fine. He's fine most of the time. I don't hate this guy. But it's this compounded on the fact that he can't fucking get it through his goddamn skull. And I don't want to fucking schizo out in the goddamn group chat, call him a fucking moron, even though that's what he's acting like. It pissed me off so bad. So bad. And I have shit to do. I have stuff. Okay? I can't move it to the next week. I'm not doing it the weekend before. There's shit I need to do. Okay? I opened my house up for Sunday night, and this guy can't fucking figure it out that's the conditions that need to be fulfilled. All right? You can't smoke a blunt in my goddamn backyard. You can't drive home because we're all drinking. And we're not going to have you like, well, listen, I know we said that we're not going to let everybody drive home. I know that you're hanging out with a bunch of people who are drinking and that we don't know you and that we don't trust you, but I think I'll trust you just this once. Alright? No, that's a fucking moronic thing to think. That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. But he can't fucking get it through his goddamn skull. But I'm not drinking. Moronic. So anyways, that sucks. Something I was looking forward to, I now kind of dread, which is like, can you do it on Saturday? No, there's a fucking reason I did it on Sunday. You think I just wasn't doing it for Saturday for kicks? You think I just like adding complications into group plans? And the thing is, it's only me. These people wouldn't fucking do this shit if it was anybody else. And you want to know why? Because they don't. Because other people plan things and it all goes well. And then I plan things and I gotta fucking part the goddamn Red Sea to have this fucking asshole not smoke a blunt in my house. So I'm a little angry. You know, and I tell them, listen, if you guys can find anywhere else to do this, then by all means do whatever you want to do. And you want to know what? They can't fucking come up with anything. They want to come to my house that I'm opening for them and be like, actually, I need you to do stuff for me. Hey, I know that you have these conditions that are necessary for your house to be used. But can you not do that? Actually, thank you. So anyways, that's very annoying. I had to deal with that, all while needing to deal with the, you know, I got shit, man. I got emails to send, I got work to do, I got people to reach out to, I got a teacher to talk to, I got a goddamn funeral, I gotta go talk to the UGA Student Care and Outreach Center, I have an exam in a week, I have an exam in a week and a half, an exam in 2 weeks, an exam in 2 weeks and a half, exam in 3 weeks, an exam in 3 weeks and a half. So I got shit going on. Alright, and this dumbass motherfucker can't work with me? I don't know, it's so angry. It's so angry. Alright. You know, it's miserable. So I don't know, I might cancel it. I might just not do it. Listen, they can set it up. I might just, listen, we can do something, but you're not coming to my home. We can do something, but you're not coming to my home just because I don't want you here. You add so much complication to something that literally should not be this hard. Alright, so I might just, you know, be like, hey, my house isn't gonna work anymore. You know? I'm sorry, Jax. I haven't been reading your I've been reading your message. I haven't been reading your messages out loud. Should I drink something for my birthday if you want it? I'm drinking it because my friend's dead and he was a massive fucking drug user, so it's what he would have wanted me to do. I've been thinking about trying wine. Go for it. Get some Josh. It's like a meme. That's one perk of being older than you. That's, the problem is not that I am not old enough to drink. The problem is that he is not old enough to drink. So, and the problem with it is at my parents' house. So, kind of ish, but yeah, no, you're right. If we were all above 21, then I don't think anything would change, actually. I don't think anything would change, other than the fact that he could probably just drive home, because why give a shit? But he's not 21, so as long as he's not 21, that wouldn't be able to happen, even if I was. And I'm used to celebrating my birthday the weekend before. Well, I celebrated my birthday the weekend before in like school. You know, when I was like a child. That's not true. I've never celebrated my weekend of birthday before. Reason being is because my birthday is on a winter break, so because it's the 26th. Yeah. Anyways, so I've been thinking about canceling. I've been thinking about canceling the event. It was really hard to deal with, and I know that he's got shit going on too. But I'm the one opening my house, motherfucker. So you play by my rules or you don't go, right? If you want me to coalesce to your rules, then you host. But you're not. You're not. Even though I asked if you would be willing to. I'm so sorry. Hi, Immortal Bacon. I'm being angry right now. My apologies. Oh man, I'm pissed. Hold on, let me check my text. If I get like an angry text, then I'll know he's been listening in, but nah, we're probably fine. Oh, you don't have that command? No, I'm sorry. I don't know where that command is from. I know a guy who does it. I thought he just does that. I thought he just does that. I didn't know it was like a command. I'll be looking. Awesome sauce. Alright, I need to bring the lighter mood. Exclamation point lurk harder, yeah. It only activates. What is exclamation point lurk? I don't know. I don't think I've seen it, to be honest. But no, it only activates if you're pure heart type shit. You know what I mean? So I have the command, but you just gotta be pure heart. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. First of all, fuck. I'm sure you've used it in the past. So that might be something. That might be worth some introspection. Alright. Fuck, what is there to talk about other than my dumbass friends and this dumbass boss? This boss is not fun, by the way. This boss sucks. He has so much health. He takes so much damage. No, I don't like a lot. Damn. Oh. Never used the command before. I didn't even know it was a command. Alright, come on. You know what? Fuck you. That was probably unoptimal. I'm sure I can use it better in the second phase. The issue is that I don't know. I gotta get to the second phase to do that. 1, 2, 3. So anyways, interested in canceling my plans. I don't know. The thing is, they got me to reschedule like Friday night. So now I gotta drive 2 hours back. I gotta drive 2 hours on Athens at night after one of my exams. and then drive like 2 hours back on Monday to do D&D, which is a little fucking insane because this one guy can't drive back for class anyway. So never mind. I don't know. I am thinking about it though. I just haven't. Oh, I only tried it because several other small streamers I watch have it. I don't know where the. I'm not part of the big streamer Discord. I'm not getting advice on when to use lurk or not lurk. Are you serious? I was literally above that. Whatever. Yeah, this is gonna suck ass. What do I even do here? I can't even touch him because he's in the fire. God, I hate this. Like they don't do things down there. My friends are all lame. It's definitely something I could ask for. Okay. Skill issue. I think the second part of the boss fight is a skill issue. But if you're insinuating that this boss fight is worth any skill or worth any of my time at all, I'm gonna have to take a hard disagree. This shit sucks. This shit's miserable. In order to get to the real boss fight, you need to go through fucking, what is it? 5 minutes of jerking off the guy who just does nothing. And his health pool is so big, and I do so little damage that I just have to work on it. Alright, and then by the time I'm done doing this, I'm tired, and then I gotta do this. Fourth? I ranked this one last. Are you serious? Look at this. Alright, time to do my talismans. Alright, sorry, time to parry in place. Oh, you got me. Look at this. This isn't fun. This isn't fun or interesting. This is dead last. Are we serious? Look at this. And only after this can you unlock the real true boss fight, which is phase 2. Like, come on. Look at this. Personally, I'm not a fan. Personally, I'm not a fan. Alright, that's 5. Ah, sorry, you still got a lot of help. And I died, I'm dead. So. And that's the thing, right? Is because you get a little sloppy and you miss, and then you just die and you gotta do it all over again. And it really doesn't even feel like it's that hard. It feels like I'm just, you know, it's interesting because I have the skills to do it, and it's very easy to perform it, but it is so tedious and it is so mind-numbing that I can't bring myself to put my whole attention to it, and I make easy mistakes. Do I have the hedgehog jade? Probably not. I don't think I remember that, but I might. Yeah, no, I don't. I have iron skin and breather. I suppose I don't need quick dose, but oh, I also have another jade. Increase the triple slat. Honestly, maybe this. Oh no, you don't have any of the really good jades? Uh-oh. Well, that's not something I want to hear. That's not something I want to hear at all. Are you serious? I don't have any of the really good jades. That's not good. I hope there's a fucking jade that lets me skip past the first phase of this boss fight, cause damn. Yeah, I just don't. You're missing the best 2 jades in the game. Oh. Well, that'll probably make things harder, won't it? That'll probably make things a tad more difficult. Alright, let's go do the same thing over and over again until I make a minor mistake. Damn, that is fast. Okay, wait, this might be goated. All right, hold on, wait. I think I found the code. I forgot I could double jump, to be honest. I haven't gotten a warm up. I logged into stream, and this was the only thing I could do. So there was no warm up, no nothing. It's just this. It's just been this the whole time. Never mind, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. I'm killing it. I'm killing it actually. Now that I've customized my jades, I think things are going well. I'd recommend to use Stasis Jade because you get 5 card blast more consistently. Stasis Jade never works against the big guys. It always sucks. It takes it pauses them for maybe like 2 seconds, and then I just get owned. Woo! All right, I don't want to be on the other side of this, so if we could just be kind here. Alright, well it doesn't go all the way, which is nice. But maybe I should get Stasis Jade. Please! Suck! Hop off of my penis! Okay, goddamn! Hop off of my penis. I don't want you on there. Alright, let me have a gasp of breathing room. Alright, I don't want it. I don't want it. Alright, I can't go over to the right because there's fire over there. I can't go over to the left because there's a guy over there. I can't go up because there are spikes in the air. I can't stay down because the spikes are also there. Ah! Goddamn. Alright. I'm just in a bad mood. Alright, it sucks. It sucks. You know? That's the problem with streaming consistently, is that sometimes you're just in a bad mood and then you start streaming. I tried to chill out, I swear to God. I played Fire Emblem and then I have a good time, and then I hop on to 9 Souls. I don't even get to play any 9 Souls. I get to fight fucking Fuxi over here. Worst goddamn boss fight I've ever seen in my fucking life. Look at this guy. Oh no, you got me. Still carrying resentment. Look at me. Arrgh. Arrgh, I'm resentful. Arrgh. It's true. Come on. I'm sure it's optimal to hit him from behind, but I don't know if it really matters that much right now. Come on, be cool, Fuxi, yeah. Alright, on the bright side, the first phase is easier now. I kind of thought that being able to tuck really fast would be good. I see now that I've found the secret sauce a little bit. Because this is definitely way fucking better. This is definitely way better. Oh. I think that's unfair. I think I was right behind him. I don't think that should count. Okay, that one should count. Listen, I'm parrying here. And I also pressed the top. What do you want me to do, man? I pressed the top D-pad and it didn't trigger. All right, there's only so much I can do in the world. If the top of the D-pad decides it doesn't want to let me tug, there's nothing I can do. I only got so much. I only got so much control of the world. It's important to realize that nothing bad is my fault ever, and everything good is only due to me overcoming all the bad stuff, which is outside of my control. Alright? Blame everything bad on everything around you, and everything good on yourself, and then you'll be happy in life. That's what I heard. I'm trying to practice that right now. I can try stasis. But... well, I tried using it for John Yu or whatever his name is, and that motherfucker did not freeze at all. I've never seen someone who is so unaffected by a pivotal Jade, because I only got up to what 9 Jades recently. I fought John Yu with like 5. You know? Listen, man, if you could, I was literally right behind you. If we could be reasonable here, I'd appreciate it. Because what you're not doing here is being reasonable. And you need to learn what that means. Alright, not even close. Other than the part where I almost died. Jiaquan? Yeah, that guy. Jiaquan. Boo, this guy sucks. I think they're being really generous. I think they're being really generous with the hitboxes, and I wish they wouldn't. Is that a crazy thing to say? Is that a crazy? That was perfectly fair. But I want to go on record and say that motherfucker's hitboxes are really big. I don't think they stop at his fingers. Okay, I don't think they stop at the bat. I think he uses the move, and then I just die. The hitboxes are generous because you're supposed to get good and parry. Respectfully speaking, make the hitboxes normal. Damn. Alright. Just make the hitboxes reflect where the hitboxes are. Is that crazy? I might be the first person to think of this. We gotta send me to Taiwan. It's been like this the whole game, but you gotta understand that I'm having a problem now. Yeah, no, they've been generous the whole game, but it's only really annoying right now. The difference between this guy and Jiaquan is that I like fighting Jiaquan. That was fun. I did that boss fight and I was like, man, that guy's crazy. That guy's fucking nuts. Who was the first guy? Did Yang Zi or some shit? Ying Zhao? Alright, it was some guy. But I fought him and I was like, damn, this game is badass. I'm not feeling that right now. Alright? One bad usage of the entire game's mechanics will have me rethinking the whole thing. Alright, maybe we need to get rid of the generous hitboxes. Maybe we need to get rid of everything. Alright, scrap the entire game. There's one bad application of what's going on. And because of that, I need the whole game going. Okay? Oh. There we go. Trust me, the final bosses 5 are the best. Listen, I believe it. I believe it. It seems as though I'm a negative Nancy and hating on this game. And I am. Also, don't spoil it, please. And I am. I am a negative Nancy. I am hating on the game. But that is within the context of this boss fight. The game is ass within this boss fight, and inevitably when I beat him, I will go back to being this game is gas. But between now and the period when I beat him, it's just gonna be really mean things. I like Jiaquan. Everything else about this game is good. I did the last boss fight. That was gas. I'm fighting these bosses and I'm like, damn, this is a skill issue. But I'm having a good time. And then I fight this guy and I'm like, oh, what? Phase 2? Oh, but I don't even have 3 tokes. It took me 3 tokes to beat this boss while sleeping because it was so boring. So, you know, look at this. Come on, man. What am I playing? Am I playing Snake? Am I playing Google Snake right now? Guess what? Because I played Metal Gear Solid. Wish I was playing Metal Gear Solid. That's not true. I don't wish I was playing Metal Gear Solid right now. That game had its own issues. Be cool. Be cool. Don't come over here. You don't have my consent. There we go. Maybe I can do the combo here. Maybe I can. Yo, you're meant to fall down, by the way. Combo. Sorry, I gotta go. Okay, well, it feels like the parry timing is harder now. Which makes sense, I guess, but I wish I had been given a heads up beforehand. Okay, okay. Generous hitbox is my fucking asshole. Did I say generous? Holy shit. I can't imagine. This is on par with government corruption. They're lobbying. The hitboxes are lobbying this fucking boss right now. Millions of dollars into the boss's pockets. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Alright, never mind. I'm good. Get good and parry. Parry my fucking ass. It didn't hit me. Alright? Goddamn. I'm gonna parry something that hits me. If I shoot you with a gun and I miss and you still take the bullet, what am I? Just dodge, man. You did. I did dodge. I dodged. I shouldn't have to parry everything. This isn't parry souls, goddammit. I should be able to dodge. I barely moved during this fight, obviously, because there's no way you can beat it if you dodge because the hitboxes are so large. All right, I'm getting hit a fucking football field away. Oh my god. There's no point in goddamn dodging. It should be called parry soul. I'm good. I'm chilling. Goddamn. Goddamn. Holy shit. Who in their right mind did this? Who in their right mind did this? They're like, listen, parrying is really fun. So how do we incentivize parrying? If you make the hitboxes so fucking big, you can't dodge them, then you have to parry. Damn. What do you think of the Lizard Squad? I'm anti-lizard. Fuck Mark Zuckerberg, bitch. Jia Quan when you're fighting him? No, I had a good time fighting Jia Quan. I don't think I complained about Jia Quan. You gotta understand, I'm pretty positive while I'm fighting him. This boss just sucks. There's not gonna be a heel turn on this guy. There's not gonna be a heel turn on this guy. It's not gonna be 2 hours later. I'm like, maybe Fuxi wasn't that bad. Nope, that guy's still gonna be ass. I fought Jia Quan and went, man, this guy's tough, but he's also badass. Alright, also I know now 99% Jia Quan is Jia Huan from Dream of the Red Chamber. With how culturally important I've learned that book is and how many similarities I've noticed about them since. How do you even beat this boss? You don't. Every 9 Souls player is stuck on this one. I'm stuck on this guy. I'm gonna be the first guy to beat him. Who the fuck is Gomong? Who the fuck is Gomong? There's probably worse boss designs, but I don't even remember who Gomong is. Pray to God that this isn't a spoiler. Oh, yeah, Gomong was kind of annoying. The thing is, oh fuck, I barely remember what she fought like. I barely remember what she fought. But she wasn't hard. I'm sure she might have been worse, but she wasn't hard. She really wasn't. I didn't have that big of an issue with her, I think. So she might have like been worse, conceptually speaking. Persona 5, what the fuck? Persona 5? Can you fight Gomong really quickly? I love how you're talking here. I think that's a beautiful thing. I love to speak. Yeah, this isn't hard. The difference between, I guess, Fuxi and Gomong is that I die more on Fuxi. You know? This is very easy. Even though it is annoying. Even if it... Because you don't do that. You don't do that. You just keep one of them alive and you kill this person and you heighten above them. And then... when she goes back, you kill that guy, and then you kill this guy in the time it takes for her to come back, and then you just do that. It's easy. Or it might be worse, but it's not hard. You know, I didn't play it and go like, damn, this fucking sucks. But she isn't as well made as Fuxi. Well made, my asshole. Alright, if I put a big invisible hitbox that kills you, and it's 50 yards in any direction, that's not what well made means. Soul 2. It's been a while, and also her fight wasn't that memorable. Like, Jia Huang was a total asshole in the book, tried to kill the main character several times as he's grown up. I believe it. Old people books always have like, yeah, this is my bully Leonardo. He killed my dog, threw me in a well, and burned down my house and murdered my family. And then at the end of the book, it's like, I finally understand you, Giocardo. It's in JoJo's as well. You know, I just don't get it. If somebody's an asshole in childhood, fuck them. I don't care if they become an adult. They suck ass. Alright? There should not be a redemption for them. They should be doomed to hell for eternity for what they've done as a child. I do make the rules, and that's what I'm setting them as. Listen, it is how it is, and by that I mean it is how I'm making it, and I'm making it like that right now. If you are a mean child, it's over for you. You are being condemned to hell for eternity. All right, you should have hoped that your parents told you about God before you did those things. All right, because you gonna about hear about God after you died. That's for sure. There we go. All right, let's cook here. She is easy, but she isn't the most way. I've never seen a tier list that ranks Fuxi lower than Gomong. You've seen the tier lists of people who don't remember Gomong at all. All right, which is fair because that boss fight is not memorable. All right, but this boss fight, it sucks. Thank you very much, Kenta, for redeeming a fabulous Pikmin. Welcome back to the stream. All right, maybe it's because you get good shades at Fuxi and it's less of a bother to you. Have you considered using unbound counter on regular attacks? No, I don't have the time. I've never thought about doing that because it takes a while. Okay, it might not take that long. Hey, be cool. Hey, I'm walking here. Ow. Damn, man, you got me. You got me, dude. You did the thing where you ran your hand along the ground and I was in the air and you got me. That's, you know, I should have been 30,000 miles in the air. Yeah, that's where I should have been. I should have been the height of a commercial airliner. I should have been on a Boeing 747. My apologies. No. He doesn't get redemption, don't worry, thank heavens. Luxo Fuxi did like 90% less damage. You were literally on top of his claws when he started the attack. Yeah. Yeah. No, he did do a fuck ton more damage. He did so much more damage. Yeah, I saw it. I just couldn't move. I couldn't move. There's only so much I could do. I was on the claw there. Didn't see that one get me ding. Yeah, complaining about good things that happen to me. Complaining about good things that happen to me for a point. I'm gonna die. And it's gonna be badass. Yeah, that's real. That's the problem with that's the problem with only internal damage. You still die. That's so fucked up. Are you serious? That's fair? For those of you who don't know, I just came to a realization. When you fight a boss, you give them internal damage and they give you internal damage. And internal damage heals over the time unless you hit them again. So if you take damage while you have internal damage, that internal damage goes away. It's a little different for me because I have like a Jade thing going on, but that doesn't matter. When you fight the boss and there is internal damage remaining, they do not die immediately. Alright, you still have to cut them down. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. You have to reduce their internal damage. It's like a smaller second health bar that you have to deal with every time. That's why talismans are strong. Talismans are strong my ass! This is maxed out. That's not true. It's the explosion isn't maxed out, but the thingamabobbers themselves. I'm gonna choke here. I shouldn't have choked here. I should have just fought him. Talisman convert all internal damage to regular damage. Yeah, but the thing is, look at it. That's not that much. That's not that much. Look at that. That's so little. If you asked me for a pinch of salt, the amount of internal damage that Fuxi has on the screen right now is the amount of salt I would give you, and you'd be like, "Thank you, I appreciate that." That's just a small amount of salt, but is also enough to transform the food I'm eating to a reasonable degree. And you don't want too much salt. All right, you don't want too much salt. That'd be too much, which is why you only ask for a pinch of it. All right, coincidentally, a pinch of internal damage is what this asshole has on screen. That's why I need to unbound counter more. Unbound counter takes forever. That's committing myself for like 40 business days. Look at that! I knew it was coming, and then I did the counter, and it was like, actually, no. More unbound counter equals more internal damage. I hear you. But I knew that motherfucker was jumping, and I sat to unbound counter, and it just didn't go. Because it takes a while. There's a reason why they tell you to unbound counter when the fucking red thing's happening, right? Because the windup's so huge. Alright. And I knew he was gonna do something. And then I sit down to unbound counter, and then he jumps and he hits me. Alright, it doesn't seem like that much right now, but in the heat of battle, that fucking, what is that, even 0.5 seconds? That's an eternity. Frankly, that's a lifetime. Alright? There are children being born and dying in the amount of time it takes for that fucking unbounded counter to hit. Alright, I'll try it. Probably should have hit him a couple times. Probably should have hit him a couple times. I don't know. Maybe because it didn't seem like I was putting that much internal damage on him. And I know that he heals it back. I'm not stupid. But like the amount of internal damage I was hitting him with was probably the same as the amount of damage that I'd give him if I was just hitting him normal. And so what that leads me to do is obviously if you combine those two, you're doing more damage than normal. Can I see your skill tree for a second? Yeah. Wrong one. So I focused Blade, and then I focused Full Control. And I also focused Blade again. So I don't have the Talisman upgrades, and I don't have the Unbounded Chi Charge. So full Control is what I'm using. I don't have the Enhanced I wanted to get them, but I've decided it'd probably be better to focus on Enhanced Full Control. I know why your talismans do no damage. You're missing the upgrades. What do I need to do? I just appeared here. There's nothing I got. I'm at this stage of the game. I'm at this stage of the game. This was a feasible outcome. I'm not gonna level up all of my skills like slowly. You know, I don't need Azure Recovery. That's a stupid thing to pick up. I wouldn't have even picked up this one if it wasn't mandatory for fucking Full Control and Water Flow. Alright, I thought it'd be better if I just locked in on getting Enhanced Full Control, and then I could get Enhanced Talisman and Enhanced Talisman later. This is not my fault. You know, for internal damage, it's going to go away. Fight me if you dare. That shit did not help. That shit did nothing. That shit didn't do ass. That shit didn't do fucking anything. Are you serious? What was that unbound counter? There we go. Alright, so that went pretty well. By the way, when I did this boss, I had no HP upgrades and 4 heals. Well, you also had like the good Jade, right? So I think between the both of us, we both have things that we didn't have. Alright, I remember what you said earlier, bro. I'm not gonna be like, oh man, I have one of the good Jades. I have 0. Don't be like, I have one of the 4 Jades, and as if I know what that means, because I have none of them. I remember what you said earlier. All right, you think I forgot? Like, man, you don't have the good Jades. They make this a lot, you know. I don't have that. All right, I'm Jade 4 right now, and I don't have any of the talisman upgrades. So when you think about it like that, you know, you and I have built our things in different ways, and that's perfectly respectable. Alright, I'm sorry. No. You let on too much. Alright, had you not mentioned the existence of quote-unquote good jades, I would have been like, whoa, good jades, no HP upgrades. You've got to be crazy at this game, and I'm sure you are. Alright, you brought up doing modded content, that's fucking nuts. Alright, only crazy people who are very good at the game do modded content. However, you let slip the existence of something that's literally not my fault, and that I cannot change at this moment in time. Alright, it's Jover. Can you get off my penis? Get off my penis! I don't want you on there! What am I meant to do? There's a fucking Red Sea in front of me. Okay, kill yourself by going into fire. Kill yourself by trying to hop above the fire. Kill yourself by going backwards because there's a big snake. Hello, operator? Breather Jade is pretty good. I think I used that as well. I can't remember what I have on me right now. I'm not willing to change it. I gotta do a little dash past the goobers, the goblins. Right, what do I got? I got Breather Jade. Breather Jade is really good. I feel like there's synergy here. I don't think Ricochet Jade matters. But the difference is like, what am I gonna do? Maybe Harness War Jade. But I don't use Charge Strikes that much. Maybe it's optimal to do Hard Strikes, Charge Strikes, but it doesn't really coish with me. I might do Swift Descent Jade, but that doesn't help either. I'm not used to that. Have you considered using Revival Jade? Listen, it's over, right? I'm not changing the Jade formation. It might be easier to use Revival Jade, but conceptually speaking, if I lose Swift Blade Jade, it's gonna take so fucking long to get past the first phase. And the first phase of the fight is the worst phase of the fight because it's boring. Say what you will about Mr. I have a hitbox the size of, goddamn, the size of the moon. Alright, but at least I actually get to fight him. Alright, dealing with this asshole. Oh, he got me. Oh, he got me again. Oh. This isn't fun. I don't want to spend more time doing whatever this is than I have to. And Swift Blade Jade is the one that allows me to do that. To give it up for Revival Jade would be putting the cart before the horse. The cart, arguably more important than the horse. But goddamn, I am not walking a cart anymore. Metaphors and shit, you know what I mean? I don't love what's happening here, but I suppose I only have so many options. There we go. Oh, it's okay. I think this cost me about an hour to do the first time. What am I at? An hour? Alright, well, it's taking me about more than an hour to do this. If there's a phase 3, I'm gonna be a little upset. That's not true. I'm not gonna be a little upset. I'm gonna be annoyed, but upset is probably the wrong word. Five. That really sucks. That really sucks. Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck was that? He hit the ground and he killed me in the air. I'm sorry, I forgot I need to be the height of a Boeing 747. Okay, it's insane. It's insane. I think I've seen airplanes at lower heights than I'm getting murdered at. Okay, I've seen a... Goddamn, truly. Truly. Uh, uh. Why would you go for a talisman there? He was hitting the ground! That motherfucker didn't touch me. You could see it. You could see it. I'll pull up the goddamn play-by-play. I didn't do anything wrong there. Alright, let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. Alright, let's see. Go back. Go back here. Alright, so you see it? He hits me. And then I'm up there. And so the arms swing past me. It doesn't do any damage whatsoever. And then the ground explodes and I die. Respectfully speaking, what the fuck? What the fuck? That's nothing. That's nothing. I've seen, that's, what, you know the hitbox is generous? The dust cloud? The dust cloud? That's not my fault. You can't be like, you know the hitbox is generous. Okay? That's inhumane. It's inhumane to do something like that to somebody. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I deserve the win. That's what I deserve. The dust is dangerous. Got in your arm. His arm didn't fucking touch me. All right, let's not play here, bro. All right. You mean to tell me after the attack finishes, the concept of his arm suddenly becomes a hitbox? That's stupid. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Goddamn. Pull up the play-by-play again. I don't want to. I don't want to. All right. Thank you very much, Pikmin, for redeeming a common Kento. I appreciate that. At least I'm getting faster at this part. This is the worst part. What's up, Elite Triathlete? Welcome to the stream. You've come at an interesting time. I'm having a rough shake of it right now, as it were. Some would go so far as to call this agony. Others would go so far as to say that it's better than Gomong, whatever the fuck that means. Because it's a lie. That's why I said whatever the fuck that means. Because it's just not true. I need you dead so I can tug. Welcome back to the stream, Elite Triathletes. Always a pleasure to have you. How's it going? Alright, let's toke here. The big snake. The big snake that gets me. Every time. Ow. Go. Alright, we're good. We're good. Keep distance. Keep distance. He's up to no good. He's doing some bullshit. I know that to be true. 5. Fuck. Listen, pal, I need you dead and gone. Listen, pal, I need you dead and gone. Thank you very much for the bits. I'm sorry. Thank you very much for the bits, Elite Triathlete. I appreciate the $5 million. Also $5. Thank you very much for the $5, Elite Triathlete. I appreciate it. Running errands? Oh, I see. I guess we both got to go through our own Chinese hells. Your Chinese hells is cooler than mine. I'm a furry fighting another furry and a robot. Stupid internet went out for a second. I don't know. You get it. You get the gist. You understand what's happening. Also, I'm angry. I didn't mean for that to be the case. I have no more tokes. Which is bad and cringe and stupid. So I gotta leave this guy out here, and by leave this guy out here, I mean I need to... Don't go over there, because I'm not gonna go over there. Let's pull it up. Let's pull it up. Let's see what happened there. Let's see what happened. I'm interested in knowing. I'm interested in knowing what happened there. Alright, come on. What happened there? Come on. All you can say is get good. Let's run it back. Let's run it back. Alright, everybody, let's go backwards here. So you can see I jump over the bit. Okay, there's fire over here. And there's a guy over here. So I can't go this direction whatsoever. He's charging up, the spikes come out. So suddenly, I can't go over here because the spikes will get me. And I can't go over here because he'll get me. He's gonna move. Drive safely, triathlete. Be responsible on the road. You know the deal. You know what's going on. Alright, so they're coming at me. Parry, parry. Now, what's important about this fight right here, or this moment, for anyone who doesn't know, is that he's going to come down with a big thing. Now, normally, without the spikes, what you do is you would unbound counter it. But you can't do that because these spikes will get you. So what you're meant to do is jump up with the spikes and then dash past it. Now, what you'll do is you see me dash past it, it's going to aim right there where I was. Okay? So I go over here, and I die anyways. Alright, let's keep it all up. Alright, I dash away. It looks like I'm safe. You can tell that I'm safe. Alright, and then you are saying immediately unbound counter as if unbound counter can work that fast. It's not true. It's not true. That can't happen. Okay? You live in a world where you have a Jade that speeds up your unbound counter, and I need you to know that I don't have whatever that is. Okay? It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It never happens. No Jades needed. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Okay? Listen, I've tried to do it. I tried to do this previously. Alright? I'm going to send the clip of me playing this on stream so you can understand. I've tried to do it. And you gotta dash back. Furthermore, just because you can unbounded counter does not mean that I deserve to be hit for something I was not hit by. It doesn't. You know what? Jade unbound counter could activate in 0.00001 milliseconds, and I would not be any less right. I would still be correct. All right? Because I wasn't hit by that at all. He hit the ground and it got me. Alright? It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if unbounded counter there works, because guess what? I didn't deserve to get hit there. And it's coming to my attention, and it really feels like push comes to shove, I just get hit, even if it doesn't matter. I'm dying more often, and pulling up the VODs to prove that I'm right has made me, if anything, more aggressive in this game. Because there are so many things. It's like sometimes I'll die and I'll be like, yeah, I shouldn't have gotten hit there, but it is how it is. Like some of this is fucking absurd. I watched someone beat this boss earlier today. No good Jades. They used unbound counter for that. That's beautiful for them. That's beautiful. I did not deserve to die there. Not in any world, not in any universe, not in any dimension. Okay? There's no human being that has not played this game that would look at that and go, yeah, you deserve to get hit there. Because I wasn't hit there. You know? What happened to even if I die like 20 times, I don't see it as hard? You know, you got me. You got me. Alright, I suppose I should specify. If the fucking boss is legitimate, and I play it and I'm like, wow, you know what? This is something. Okay? Then that's different. But if the boss is scrankled together with hitboxes that are the size of moons and more hitboxes that are the size of Jupiters that are working together in coalescence to beat my ass, I'm sorry. That boss he does not get the move seal of approval. Okay? It does not get the move seal of approval. Jie Quan, that guy wasn't hard. That was a good fight. It was tough, but I didn't give up. I didn't quit because it was hard. Okay? Furthermore, I don't know if I would describe this as hard. Would I describe it as bullshit? Yeah. Kenta's right. I would call it bullshit. It's bullshit. Okay? If you put the fucking hitboxes where they're goddamn meant to be, instead of where the hitboxes are imagining that they should be, then it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I guess I'm not human then. The thing is, I thought about that while I said that, and I said any human that has not played this game. Okay? If I went to a federal court judge and showed him that, he'd be like, no, that didn't hit you. Alright? Legally speaking, you deserve to not die there. If I went to a baseball umpire, he'd be like, no, that's safe. Okay? That didn't touch you. In baseball terms, you don't deserve to be hit there. Okay? If I went to a goddamn divorce attorney, they'd be like, listen, you didn't do anything wrong there. Nothing you could do. Legally, you're all good there. Okay? I could go all over the world to people who make judgments, and as long as none of them has goddamn played this game, they would side with me. Alright? Assuming that these people have not also played the game. If there was a divorce attorney that has played and beaten this game, then they would probably be like you, and they'd be like, you just have to get good. Alright, but assuming like a normal divorce attorney who has not played this game, they would agree with me. Let's get this out of the way early so there's not as much bullshit. I take it back. You know what? I said I didn't want as much bullshit, and then this happened, and now I'm here. One, two, three, four, five. I need a toke here. I'm not gonna do the play-by-play. I'm not gonna do the play-by-play. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, but you know exactly what the fuck. You know exactly what the fuck I'd pause it for. Yep, that's on me. That was on me. I'm not gonna pause it. I can't pause it, but I have to believe that you've seen what I've seen. What's going on? What the fuck is happening? Is this boss hard? Maybe. This feels like this feels so much like what is it? The Black Knight, the Dark Knight from Deltarune. That's not true. That's not true. There is one thing in the Dark Knight of Deltarune that had a really bullshit boss, and I complain about it forever. This is just like that, except instead of it only being that one attack, it's like all of this. And Toby Fox fucking patched that, so it's not even real anymore. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three. That really sucks. That kind of blows. I get it. I understand. There's probably no way, unless he could do like a flip. There's probably no way he was making that happen. But damn. Alright, not too bad. I'm gonna do this fight right now with the exact loader just to prove a point. What point would you prove that you're better at the game than me? This wasn't... Dude, I got bad news, pal. I got bad news. That was never in debate. That was never in debate. At no point I said you and I are of the same skill level. This fight sucks. Alright? You can't defeat me. You can't defeat me in the realm of logic. I've created my own rules on my own stage. And I will move the goalpost infinite times. Okay, you're trapped in the goddamn mirror dimension, buddy. I'm sorry, I have to run away from him. Alright, I'm gonna try and hit him. Violent, please do it. Please do it, I beg of you. I'd love to see it. I need some tips. Clearly. Okay, I'm about to counter here. Beautiful. I don't know what the issue with that was. That sucks, but I get that. That makes sense. That sucks. No. Please. You know, I couldn't be on the ground because of the snake. And I couldn't be on the air because he kept beating me into the ground. And... you know, it all came down to one last parry, and I didn't hit it. And you know what? That was a skill issue. You're right. But if I hold a gun to your family's head, and I say you need to make this 3-pointer, or else your family dies, and there's nothing you could have done, and I kidnap your family, and you're in a do or die situation that you could not have stopped being there. Because the boss hit you into the ground, and the snake was in the ground, and you had to go up, and it kept hitting you in the ground, and you had to do one parry to save your life. You had to shoot one 3-pointer to save your life, and you miss. Technically, that is a skill issue. All right, but you would be hard pressed to find anybody in the entire world that wouldn't call you a victim. And just to make stuff worse, I'll use water flow. I don't know what that means. You could be making yourself better if you use water flow. I wouldn't even know anything about that. Okay, pal? Stick to my loadout, because that's the one I know. And you could be up to no good. You could be water flow could be your best flow. All right, pal? Stick to full control. Ever heard of science? Ever heard of a control group? Okay, that's what we're doing here. You got to go full control. That was a bad idea. I probably should have hit him and then done that talisman just to get more stun off. Right here. Jump. Dash. Parry. Parry. You have to parry that one even though he's not next to you. I'm parrying at nothing. You know, you'll often see him swing his arm around the ground, and I'll parry, and I won't hit anything. And the reason is because whether or not he hits me, even though I'm not there, is random. You know, and so sometimes it'll hit me, and sometimes it don't. So I have to parry every time. It's like Schrodinger's hitbox, because you can't see him. you can't see the hitbox. You know, there's no way for me to know. So I just have to parry every time in the hopes that there is a hitbox there. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. I can only fit 4 in there. That works. Well, I can't leave this area, so... you know what? He got me again. He got me again. He's done it again. Full control is my best one. Listen, pal. Apples to apples. Imagine if there's a third phase. We can only pray to God. We can only pray to God, Jesus, Buddha, Vishnu, whatever fate that you even know about. Pray to fucking all of them. That if there is a third phase, somebody played that one with hitboxes on. Alright? Because I can tell you something right now. Those motherfuckers did not play this one with hitboxes on. Alright, this is the, it's the same problem with the, to be honest, I don't want to say the same problem with Team Cherry. I don't want to bring up Silksong to be like derivative, because I think that's rude. You know, I'll say all the very mean things about this game that I want, including this boss fight. But like, being like, oh, this game's better in this way. However, I hear in Team Cherry that a lot of people are having a lot of boss fights. And maybe it gets harder as it goes on. I've not experienced anything truly agonizing. But the thing is with Team Cherry, there's only 3 people. I looked up the developers for this game, for the title of the stream, and they got like 12 people. The problem when you develop a game for 12 people is that eventually everybody gets pretty good at the goddamn game you're playing. You know what I mean? And so, let's just say, for instance, somebody has, this boss fight is really like insane hitboxes, and they don't make sense, and they're kind of bullshit. You know? Me, the average man, will probably feel that a lot harder than the average employee of this company. And conceptually, and the reason I brought up Team Cherry is because conceptually speaking, it would be worse for Team Cherry, considering how there are like 3 of them. However, I would go so far as to say, numbers 12 and 3, not that big of difference. Small number difference. Alright, let's get this dub, I guess. This is gonna happen. Oh, I forgot. Sorry, it's the no fun attack. This is the attack that says, I'm sorry, you can't have fun, it's not allowed. One, two, three, four, 5. And that sucks. I wish an arrow for nothing. Alright, let's heal here. Let's hope he doesn't do anything too crazy. Very, very non-generous hitboxes there. I love that. Love a hitbox that looks like what it's meant to be. Fun attack, hold up. One, two, three, 4. It's not 5, so I don't get the full stun benefit for it, but I still get a lot, so it's fine. That's fine. We want him to be over here. If we can get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, that'd be awesome. Oh, sorry, it's the no fun allowed. I gotta stop what I'm doing. Sorry, pal. It's the. Alright, that was interesting. That was an interesting one. Please, God, tell me that this guy's dead. Because I don't think I can do it again. 1 hour, 34 minutes. That's not too bad. She's playing the recorder. And now he's dead. I killed him. Yeah, that's kind of what you get. Also, this guy's ugly as fuck. No shade, but this guy, ew, gross. Ah, what have you done? Yeah, what do you mean, what have I done? What have you done? He doesn't look like that because of me. He looks like that because of you. Oh, you tripped. I put so much effort into his makeup. His corpse is almost completely decayed. Before liftoff, was he already in a... Oh, he was... Oh, shit. Fuxi. Oh. We'll stay here together until the end of time. Good job, Mood. Thank you, Kenta. I appreciate it. Really felt like I was Sisyphus pushing that boulder, but I did manage to get up the hill. And you know when they say one must imagine Sisyphus happy? One's gotta imagine Sisyphus is very angry at all the bullshit. That's about what the past hour and a half of stream has felt like. Would you agree? Would you agree? Thank you very much, Kenta, for finding the agonized Pikmin. Yeah, that's a good summation. I'm glad it ended with that. Alrighty. I feel sad because it's kind of a you know, it's him or her and her brother is kind of the same as Yi and his sister. Which is a little bit of a bummer. What the fuck is going on? What's up, Hazriel? You missed it. I was in agony for about an hour and 30 minutes, but the misery is over. I finally set myself free. That can't be the game. No, the game's still going on. I'm at 7 out of 9 souls. There are 9 souls, and I'm at 7 out. This is the 7th. So you did, that wasn't the ending boss fight. This isn't their fault, and it's not yours. Oh, that's them. He is the older brother, and she was the younger sister. And then he came down with the disease. And then the thing is, there's always this fucking bitch. It's not the sad one, it's the one in the top left. It's always this bitch doing some evil ass shit. You'd think Yi would beeline it over to her. But I guess not. Sometimes you gotta blame the people who are being manipulated. Because, you know, maybe you don't get manipulated. You gotta take advantage of your own actions. You know what I mean? I understand that all these people were manipulated by this evil looking cat lady, but even if you are manipulated, you gotta, you know, even if you are manipulated, you low-key did that shit. You low-key did that evil ass shit, and you should, you know, you should be held somewhat responsible. So very sorry to the brother and sister duo. I do feel bad for them. However, low-key, don't do weird evil shit just because an evil cat lady tells you to. No, I meant the screaming and whatnot. No, that was the Pikmin of Agony. That's the Pikmin that screams. Yeah. I was a little worried. I thought that would be the Tianhao Serum. This serum is a restricted item from the research center. Okay. Does this mean I can hit somebody with a disease? Do you require any assistance? Where were you an hour and a half ago? Because let me tell you something. I needed assistance. I don't need any, but I needed some. That's for sure. It appears Fuxi was receiving some kind of treatment. Alright, so now we gotta go back to the pavilion. So here's the thing. I still don't know what to do. Alright, second try with no jades or talismans. Wow! You're pretty good at this game. I wonder how many, you know? This is only my first time playing. This is my first time playing the game. Alright, please forgive me. She swapped. She swapped sides. Whatever. Ew. Alright, it was not whether or not you were good. I've only beaten that boss once though. Okay. What are you, listen, you can't win here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's get real. Let me sit down with you. I'm already sitting down. Listen, you know you're better at this game than me. You've played what, modded content for this game? You've played modded content for this game. Alright, you're over here gaming. Alright, you're better at this game. That wasn't any doubt. That wasn't any doubt. Alright, what are we doing here? I knew you were better at the game than me even before you did second try with no jades or talismans. I needed the jades or talismans. I needed them. And to be honest, it's basically like I did with no talismans. I don't have any upgrades. Okay? So, in essence... Alright, what does this prove? What do we reach here? All right, when we look back at the scientific method, before the control experiments, before any, let's pull it up. Okay. Before you start doing the experiment, there's something very important. All right, and that's asking. You could fucking hurry the Are you serious? Do I have to open this in a new tab? Open image in a new tab. There we go. You gotta ask the question and construct a hypothesis. What was the hypothesis here? Alright, what was the hypothesis of this experiment? Because let me tell you something. If the hypothesis was that this boss fight kind of sucks, I think you conducted the wrong experiment. Alright, brother, you had a different hypothesis than me. And so when we analyze our data and we draw conclusions, it's important that the results align or partially do not align. That the hitboxes aren't bullshit and that you should just parry. I don't think that was it at all. I don't think that was it at all. That was not the hypothesis here. The entire thing was that the boss fight is bullshit. The entire thing was that the boss fight is bullshit. Whether or not I should or should not parry, I should. Was not my hypothesis. I asked you to test. Okay, I asked you to go get a nuclear sample from Chernobyl, and you came back with a dead corpse that you chucked into the goddamn elephant's foot and went, pretty radioactive, man. No shit. All right, we know I should parry. This is known information. This is not a question asked. The asked question was not whether I should or should not parry. The asked question was whether this boss fight sucks dick. And I'm going to be honest. I just did an hour and 30 minutes worth of experiments. The answer was yes. The answer aligned with my hypotheses. I'm communicating these results to you. Okay? Low key, I'm going to get you disbarred. I'm getting rid of your doctorate. Okay, pal? You got to go back into school. You got to go do your postgrad again. All right, buddy? All right, give me another thesis. Cuz I'm not passing this one. Thank God it's over. Holy shit. Praise be. Anyways, this game is good. Despite what it looks like, you gotta believe me. This game is good. Despite what they'll tell you. Alright, you gotta believe me. You say it like I have a doctorate. It was kind of in the idea that you were doing an experiment, because scientists need doctorates. Well, they don't need doctorates, but like, you know, often scientists have doctorates in order to conduct experiments. So it's kind of in that vein. Whereas you were, you know, if we were both doing something in the scientific method, the way that you were conducting it was kind of improper, and that's not something someone with a doctorate would do. So maybe that's why you don't have one. I'm gonna give you second place in the science fair, and you get dead like, okay, hold on, you can't be mean. Listen, I can be mean to this guy. You can't be mean to him. Be nice to him, Mortal Bacon. Okay, you can't be mean to him. Only I can be mean to him. I'm the streamer. Okay, it sounds like because you know it's mostly a joke. All right, I'm exaggerating. I'm not. Listen, I don't want to pierce the veil here. I don't want to ruin the surprise. I am not actually driven up a wall at the fact that he is better at the game. Alright, you can't, Kenta, you gotta be nice to him.
I'm gonna be mean to you, Mortal Bacon one.
You can't, chatters cannot be mean to each other. Alright, the antagonistic relationship in the stream is between me and the chat, not between chat itself. Alright, this cannot happen. I want a nice, kind experience in the chat box, and I want, well, ideally it'd be a nice experience on the screen as well, but if shit has to get nasty, it will. If I gotta bring back the scientific method, I might. Alright, I'm sorry, Hazriel. I saw 1943 and my brain went to World War II and went, I'll read that later. I just got hit with a notification that the Marvel 1943 gameplay just got leaked. Imagine if the government is just fear-mongering by telling us that radioactive waste harms us, but in reality it gives us superpowers. I can guarantee you that that's probably not the case. Notably, we would see a lot more Russian superheroes. We would see a lot more. All I'm saying is if nuclear waste gives you superpowers, Chernobyl, or not, what the fuck? Ukraine would not be drawing in that war against Russia right now. Okay, trust me. Trust me, Ukraine would have won. Ukraine would have taken over Russia, if we're being real. Okay, it would be called the Ukraine Empire at this point. Alright, during the turbulent era, a notable scholar warrior protested the growing inequality by robbing vast amounts of property. He disappeared and he lives on Kunlun Island. Do I have to go to Kunlun Island? Does he have like the antibodies? There's a painting that's a treasure map / treasure poem that leads us to the Oh, you didn't read it. Okay, whatever. What's the poem? Because if you give me this poem and I can't figure, I got news for you, pal. I'm not that good at reading Shakespeare. The wealth of 9 kingdoms hid deep in Kunlun, tucked in a grotto upon the eastern shore. The Fusang Cave painting points up to the skies. Keep flying and you'll find treasure galore. Well, I can't fly, and I don't know what direction is east, but I'm sure we'll work out. Alright, let's go up, I guess. They emptied the place before they got superpowers. Think about that. The elephant foot is still there, I think. It's hard to know. There was somebody who used to be in YouTube chat who was really big into like Ukraine and Chernobyl. I imagine they would probably know more than I. But the impermanence of my existence is holding me back. Reciprocation Jade. Transfers part of your internal damage to the enemy after a successful unbounded counter. Secretly punishing the enemy and diffusing a dangerous situation. Am I crazy or is this fucking evil? Am I crazy or is this might be the greatest thing of all time? Let's pick up a recovery Jade. This might be schnasty. I think I have a build that might be going here. I think I might have a build going here. If we do what is it? There we go. If you grant some damage to internal damage, granting you the ability to better endure. So if we do this, and then we do that, that's disgusting. That's awful. Yeah, it is. I was thinking the exact same thing, right? Because listen, you and I both watched the same boss fight. My meter was a deep red. My meter was not green most of the time. I think this might be something to look into. I like Breather Jade, but Reciprocation Jade, that might be something crazy. Although I guess I does really wonder on how much I can hold down whenever. But it, there's a good time. I don't know. I need like an easy one. Let's put on Ricochet Jade. We'll call it. We'll try it here. Add Last Stand. Do I have Last Stand? Stasis, Mob Quell, Steely, Popper, Soul Reaper, Avarice, Focus, Chi, Swift, Quick, Revival, Breather, Iron Skin, Bearing, Harness, Immovable, Swift Blade, Chi Blade. Yeah. Yeah, no. Not there yet. I'm not rich in terms of Jades. Also, why can't we taste uranium? We've been told that it tastes like a sour candy. So what's the problem with eating it? You die. The problem with eating is that you die, Azrael. I'm sure you can eat it. I'm sure you can if you go out and you like try to get it, but like you die. That's why they don't let you eat it. You'd have everyone you come into contact to would also be close to death. Any pregnant woman near you, gone. And I think probably the reason why you're not allowed is because they don't want that to happen. I haven't bought it yet, no. Yeah, I don't have a lot of Jades. I'm sorry if I'm being stupid, but I'm kind of drugged right now. Nah, you're chill, Hazriel. I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm understanding what you're saying. You're all good. I face translation challenges on the reg. Alright, this is not that big of a deal. Oh. The ignorant villagers started saying she was spirited away for her insolence. Before I knew it, we had already chosen a shaman for the village. You can't even begin to imagine the loneliness you'll endure. Damn. Hey, I want to feed you more drugs. So if you could just take the turtle scorpion, I'd appreciate it. Yeah. It's kind of crazy how canonically the drinks in this game are piss. Or the drink that he's about to have is piss. What's up, man? Give me the poison piss. Yep, there we go. Just FYI, I'm kind of sick like last night. I'm taking some meds that's making my head feel kind of light. Real, I get you. I understand. Alright, you're all good. No bothers. Alright, I'm not here to make sure you speak. I gave up on trying to make sure a chatter spoke perfect English. Alright? Oh man, there's this one guy, he types like a drunkard every time. I gotta sit and pause and think about what he's talking about. And sometimes I get it, and sometimes I don't. And I ain't got no problems with him. He's a cool guy. Drink, red, piss. It's feeling light, and then it feels like it's being pounded at the same time. I hope you feel better, man. Alright, I know it's rough to be sick. That shit sucks ass. We have long since given up hope. Oh. So here's, I guess, my problem. Intern? Nope. Yep. Oh, I gotta go over there. Where am I? Over here? I don't know how to do the puzzle without going over here. I thought that going over to the Grotto of Scriptures was really gonna help me out. And so I did all of this, and I have a feeling that, nuh-uh. I have a feeling that didn't happen, nuh-uh. I don't remember what this is in particular. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure I'll figure it out. I feel like I'm so behind. I feel like I'm missing major things about this game. Why haven't I seen a Solarian my age? They all died. Oh, they're all in hibernation. Will they like me? We're kind of different. They're really racist. So, I hope they like you, but, you know, all the Solarians I've met have been racist as shit. Again, kind of insane that there's a group of there's a group of people who are dark-skinned in nature, and they call them ape men. But I can't get into that. Alright, give me the analysis. Give me the analysis now. Yo, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, that cat is racist. Oh, that wasn't what we were talking about. Are you planning on playing the new Skate? I've never played the old Skate. What about it? What's up with the new Skate? Is there something going on with it? I've seen the clip of the guy doing the roll, and it's faster than the Skate. That's kind of crazy. It's not even about English or anything. I don't even know why I started talking about government and stuff, but I'll try to be normal. You're all chill, man. Alright, if anything, it's better if you're off the wall, because then I can talk about the things you say. I don't need to come up with my own questions. Okay? Because I need to come up with my own ideas. What do you think big streamers do? Why do you think big streamers are fun? It's because they take all of the creative people in chat and they harness them. It's like a brain sucking operation. Not in like the pleasurable way, but in the way that they're sucking the brain power. New Skate just isn't that good. Ooh. The ape men are considered livestock by the Solarians. My problem isn't that they're calling humans apes. My problem is that their skin's kind of dark. And that has bad connotations. Okay? Listen. I agree. The ape men are considered livestock by the Solarians. They're keeping them as livestock. I get it. Alright? Humans are descended from apes. My issue is not in that. Make those humans whiter. And I mean that in the least racist possible. Least racist way possible, okay? It's hard. It's hard. You can't do that. Maybe I'm woke. Maybe I'm just in the American South and I'm more conscious of these things. I know this game was made in Taiwan, but you gotta make those people whiter, okay? You can't. They're too dark to be called ape men. That's just not right. All right. I was just wondering and pondering, type shit. It isn't as good, but I'm still having a little fun. It's also fun to play with my friends. Oh, big streamers don't even read chat. They'll, like, read snippets, right? Which isn't... I'm not good at reading snippets because I want to read all the things that people say. And then... Because it's happened, I think, maybe one time in the past couple months. This happened one time in the past couple months. There were so many messages that I paused the game and I scrolled up to read them. Normally speaking, a big streamer just lets that go, but I wanted to see it. I wanted to read it. I wanted to make sure people knew what I was saying. I knew what they were saying. Although I realized now that was probably a bad idea. Who has done the most research in Tianho? Hey, Gong. Who knows? I'll be hearing from her soon. I have good news and bad news. Start with the bad news. Who would ever want to hear the bad news stories? You gotta start with the good news. What's the good news? The good news is that we have indeed discovered their weakness. We know the genetic sequence responsible for their regeneration, and we can permanently destroy it. Bad news is that they are an amalgamation of different genetic sources, making it impossible to track the original sequence. The cells were obtained from Solarian, one that ages very slowly. Like the Kang Hui. Could it be Yi? Oh, it's not Kang Hui or Yi. Alright. I'm just saying it makes sense considering the lore. I understand the lore. Alright, this is like a social thing. This is like a social thing, alright? I'm just being too woke. Alright? I look at it and I nod my head. I play the game, but every time I see a Solarian call someone an 8-man, I just nod my head to know that people I don't agree with it. Alright, shake my head, sorry. Alright, so the problem is here. I don't know where to go. Maybe back here? I don't remember what this is, so I guess I'll try that one. We'll just see how it goes. Yeah, but I just think that watching big streamer isn't worth mainly because you can't connect with them. Like, if a big streamer was streaming, I'd rather watch your stream than his. Hell yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know. Admittedly, I have a bad, wait, can I go up? I can't go up, okay. I have a bad perception of big streamers because oftentimes they just kind of sit in their chair and they watch a YouTube video and like, that's what they've done for a really long time. And like, low-key, I don't care if you're watching Naruto, fuck yeah. But like, what they do is they would, they'd go to like smaller YouTube channels and they'd watch the videos and like not add anything and then steal ad revenue from them, and like that was really scummy for a while. And it took a very long time before people don't really do that anymore. I think people still do it. You know? A lot of the time they're just kind of harvesting for content, and I think that's a little lame. I'm a big fan of the content harvesting. Using, you know? But in terms, I think they just have a different appeal, I think. Because the thing is, Queso will have more money than I ever will. Probably. Hopefully not. Hopefully I become as big as Queso, and then I'm oh, fuck. I understand why I don't remember the door here. It's just like a different vibe. So I can't imagine not reading super chats. If my chat is going very fast, I can and I have a lot of chats all the time, because when my chat's going very fast, it usually doesn't stay that way. So I have an incentive to not just let it scroll. But like, I can't imagine not reading that people giving me money. Money? That's what you're doing this for. That's why you're not reading all the goddamn chat messages. You know what I mean? Money, which feels so scummy. I don't know if it's scummy, but personally, I just can't. I know, what is it? HoloLive VTubers have like days where they'll sit and they'll read chat. All right, that's my fault. That's me being stupid. All right, that was a bad idea. All right, hold on. Okay, I don't think I know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I was like, what the fuck do you mean super chats? Yeah. Well, sometimes I don't need to read chat. If it's something like that, I don't need to. You know what I mean? Then you can read it. Alright, let's switch out the Jades. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. I guess. No, Ricochet Jade's important. Alright, back to old reliable. And I'm gonna go check to see if this is the way to where I need to be, but if this isn't, then I kind of don't know. This is really my only lead of where to go, so I'm hoping that it's the right place, but I'm not 110% sure. And by 110%, I mean I'm not sure at all. Oop, there we go. Would you say I show speed read super chats? He probably doesn't care about the money his chat gives him because his brand deals are more valuable. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think of I show speed as particularly a bad or heartless individual. Am I stupid? What the fuck is the point of being up here? Oh, I forgot. I forgot I had the cheat blade. I forgot I had the cheat blade. I was like, what the fuck? I'm taking internal damage. Why? Because on the boss fight, every time I swung my sword, I was hitting the boss. There's no point in doing anything else. I feel kind of sorry for the people I've been fighting. I made 2 people rage quit in the past 5 minutes. What? In terms of like is there a 9 Souls multiplayer mod? Because if so, damn, I'd hate to be on the wrong side of you. Yeah, I do know. What was I saying? That's right. I know the Hololive VTubers read super chats. They'll like take a day for it, and like that's nice. I guess. I don't know. If I sent a super chat for someone, would I want them to read it? Yeah. Otherwise, I just donate and not say anything. I guess if I was donating for chat, I don't know. Once you get really big, the amount of people who just have tons of money to blow increases a lot. Like, if you'll watch like a YouTube stream where it's like, I put on media share and I just sit around and I watch a YouTube video and my chat pays to have something on screen. Like, that's crazy. That's so much money. You know? Alright, I might be fucked. I gotta figure out the poem. I could go over there, actually. I could teleport. Yeah, I'll go back over there. I'll see if I can figure out the puzzle. No? You ever played Yomi Hustle? No. I don't think I know Yomi Hustle. Much less have played it. God damn, I got bit by a mosquito and I scratched it earlier and it's coming back to, I guess you could say it's really coming back to bite me. I'm gonna go see if I have aloe. Hold on. What? I have bad news. I have bad news and I have worse news. I have no aloe and I already took my socks off, which means I don't want to go outside again. I already had breakfast and I went grocery shopping today. Moo, why'd you have breakfast? Because I needed a meal. It's been a while since I've left my apartment, other than for school. So I gotta go get aloe at some point. Hey Siri, set a shopping list. What do you mean you can't help with setting up a shopping list? I've seen it in the commercials. Hey Siri, make a shopping list. Bro, what the fuck? Alright, never mind. I'm never gonna get aloe, and the next time I get a mosquito bite and I complain about it, you might remember this and go like, damn, if only I had aloe. Yummy Hustle is basically Smash Bros. If it was turn-based. I cannot conceptualize that, but it sounds interesting. I know Fire Emblem. That's turn-based. You know? I'd like to go up here, but I can't. I can't get in there without going through there. It's my favorite game of all time. Really? Damn. I might need to peep. I can only watch those streamers for like 10 minutes or so, but if I'm watching someone like you, I can simply talk to you about anything. I think my time is better spent here. You do definitely get to talk a lot more. I don't think anybody really responds in the bigger chats. By the way, I saw a clip where XCC was in the Netherlands and his chat paid for his rental bike, but when Sneeko tried to do the same thing, chat didn't do anything, which is funny, yeah. Rip Sneeko. The thing is, if I leave this area, these go back to normal. So I don't... It's not like an option to just not do anything. How do I do this? I wish Moo would notice my chat messages, even just one. I know, this Moo guy fucking sucks. He never reads any chat messages. It's like he hates his chat. What's wrong with him? He should read more if he wants to be famous. It's kind of unfriendly for beginners. Oh. Okay. Well, you said it was like Smash. I guess in my head, I kind of thought it was like Super Smash Bros. In terms of like gameplay. You know, because that game's not like. Listen, no shade to this Smash Bro. How do I go up? Let me up. Come on. Be cool. Damn, you do a lot of damage. Is there a way to like go up? Okay, I probably need to kill you before you kill me. Ooh, baby! Listen, all that Celeste playing helps me out. I don't want anyone to be like, maybe, you know, was there do you enjoy Celeste? Do you still play 2D platformers? I don't. But in a way I do. In a way I do. This is a beautiful world that we live in, huh? This is a beautiful world that we live in. Beep, 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 beep. Alright, let's get this fucking dub, huh? The thing is, I haven't done the... Oh, I kind of get owned. Hold on. Why am I fighting these guys? They're not worth it. Well, that's one. You know me, Hustle took me about 15 hours to get halfway decent at one character. I don't know if I want that. Hold on a minute. I don't know if I want that. Hold on. Ideally, I'd be able to be good at the game I'm playing. I don't know. That's something I root for personally. Can you just die already? There we go. I don't know about that. I don't know if I got the grit. I don't know if I got the determination. Listen, you and I both watched that fucking Fuxi boss fight, okay? I'm a bit of a complainer. Okay, how do I do this? Okay. Uh-huh. I can't believe I got my shit rocked, but this is fine. I need to change my jades anyways. I can't believe I got my shit rocked, but also this is fine. Alright, where you at? I think this jade is really good, but in terms of like actually, you know, doing stuff, I think it's probably better to have that. Okay, how do I get around here? I just go straight down? Yeah, okay. Bombs ahoy. Look below. Look out below. Yeah, look out below. Fuck. Hey man, don't touch me like that. I gotta get back to where I am. I think it probably took me 3 hours to win a lobby called beginner. Damn. Yeah, I know a lot of fighting games are rather tough on new players. Part of their brand, I suppose. There we go. Jesus. Jesus, what the fuck was that? No wonder I struggle on Fuxi if that's how I'm playing. Hey. Alright, so where am I now? So I'm here, which means now I can probably go up here and I can start doing a little bit of tomfoolery, if I may. So first of all, that seems like a place to enter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go the other way and I'm going to unlock this. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. Alright. What the fuck is the point of doing it from this way? I needed to get here. I don't need to be here now that I'm here. What the hell? What's the point of it? Oh my god. Anyway, dude, I should probably go get some rest now. Kind of hard to fight the meds. I'm probably going to sleep for like 12 hours. You have a good 12 hours. I hope you feel better. I know that being sick sucks dick. Fuck, that's him. What's up, Diaz? Hello from the other side of chat. Hi, Diaz. Well met, my friend. Well, matches only take about 20 minutes. Thought it was Smash Bros, but turn-based. My apologies. I'm just finishing this last paragraph. Every story needs an ending. I'm all done now. Oh, fuck. If this is a fight, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. I don't know how I feel about that. It might look dreary, but many intriguing events from the past are etched into these pillars. So, Sol Ji is still a chronicler. What other secrets are you hiding? It still says question mark, question mark, question mark. It began as a casual hobby, but look at what it's become. Why have you been secretly approaching me? Welcome to the stream, geez. Anyways, have a good stream. Thank you, Azriel. Hello, Immortal Bacon 1 from Down Under. Is Immortal Bacon 1 Australian? Turns are 30 seconds, so there is no execution requirement? Huh. I keep jumping around the chats. Is Immortal Bacon Canadian? Why did you say Down Under? No, I'm not Australian. I guess you were just saying that because you're in YouTube. Because I know you're not Australian, Diaz. Holy shit. Ah! Oh, I'd like to leave. I'd like to, I didn't want to see that. Due to some divine prank, age means nothing to me. How long have you lived? How could this be possible? I don't understand it either. Why was I given this miracle? I've never coveted power, nor did I seek to bring about peace. Even on the brink of the apocalypse, I did not feel the need to save anyone. Through every era, those that I have cared about always leave me behind. Probably because they die. It's true if you're a spectator, but for me, it feels more like a curse. Alas, I also lack the courage to end this curse myself. Oh fuck! I wanted. If I could turn on the sound a little bit higher, that'd be great. I put it as low because it was dreadfully annoying during the fight, but now it's kind of high. Now it's too low. Just hand over your soul, and I will not harm the grotto in any way. You never participated much in the council, and I'm not keen on exterminating the ancient Kunlun tribe. I just need your permission. I don't want to fight.
Oh.
Have you forgotten already? I've always held great confidence in the answers my divination provides. You will die by my hand, Yi. What the fuck? Xi? I didn't even want to be here. What the fuck? I hope I picked the easy one. Is this for me? Maybe? Oh fuck. Does this spit out like evil? One, two, three, four. Poke. Damn, that's bad. I probably should have picked one of them. Is this like the worst option? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 1, 2. Damn, I wish I had some kind of jade that would make me faster. I wish I had some kind of jade that would speed up my I wish I had some kind of jade that would speed up my slash. Shame that I don't have anything like that. I think it's fucked up that it came from the ground. I think that's unfair. 1, 2, 3. Poke. Poke here. You. Let's do this again. I think this isn't that bad or hard, to be honest. And I don't want to like try something hard and then I get my ass beat, you know what I mean? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What's up? Oh my god, Diaz is blue. It's time to end this! If you don't pick, it chooses randomly, but it never gives the easy one. Is this the easy one? Oh fuck. What? Oh fuck. Okay. Okay, well. That makes sense. I wasn't prepared for this. I didn't know I'd be fighting. The easy one is the jug that you can break through some heals. Alright, yeah, that was the easy one. Alright, hold on. Let me take a gander. I look away for 2 seconds and suddenly there's all the chat. Let's see. No, I'm not Australian, but I was in the lower YouTube chat. Oh, okay. Jump scare. 400 Muubites. If you don't pick, it chooses randomly. Did you change the stream's title? Because the notification and the stream are never the same. Because the notification is something that I write manually. It's like the description of it's in the description of the stream. It's like a little tag. I don't put the title of the stream in the notification. I love referring to people in chat not by nicknames but their full legal Twitch usernames. Oh. Alright, well, let's see. I can go up and that's G, or I could go there. And the thing is, I want to investigate that area. You might be thinking, Moo, why? I kind of just want to. Alright, so if I do this, is there any way that I can get anywhere? If I go up here, and then like that, and then I go up, where does that put me? Thank you very much, Kenta, for spinning a common Pikmin. And so now I'm here, which is down there, so I need to cross this gap, jump up this wall, open this. Thank you very much, Diaz, and a common Pikmin for discovering electricity. I really appreciate it. I can't really stream without it. Ow. Alright, thank you very much, Kenta, for discovering a little Pikmin. El Wee Wee. A little odd that it's you every time, but considering how I don't control it, you know, not my fault, that's for sure. Forgot Twitch does that. Yeah, I was just talking with a friend of mine about making Telegram Star. What the fuck is a Telegram Star? LWB. Yo, oh fuck. If I die here, I get like owned because all of my money is somewhere else. Okay. Oh wait, this is actually a good opportunity for me to turn the sound back where it needs to be. Alright, that didn't go very well. Telegram stars are like crypto, but for Telegram? What the hell? Yeah, I'm not a big Telegram user, and by that, I mean, I don't use it. Alright, that sucks. It is kind of loud. You can request payments in Telegram stars. They have a conversion rate of 100 stars every 2 USD. Alright, so each star is about half a cent? Maybe. Fuck. That's insane. I didn't know Telegram had currency. Me neither. I'd probably use it if I was like laundering money. That's something I'd probably do. I literally parried it. Other than the part where I failed to parry, but it should work. I remember some guy from Iran tried to get me to make a Telegram account to talk to him, but I never ended up doing it. You know, there's just no reason for me to have a Telegram account. And even if I did eventually make it for that guy, I'd just forget about it and not check it anyways. Fuck! Are you serious? I almost got to the end. Man, you keep changing your name for real. Okay. You got unlock channel? I don't know what a Bosch is. A business. I've never heard of a business taking Telegram, but then again, America is not a Telegram society. Unless you're like a drug dealer, I think. That really sucks, because I was almost done. That really sucks, because I was almost there. Sorry, I only accept payments and Telegram stars. I don't know, I believe it. Some people hit me with some crazy ass shit. I've been like, yo, what's your Zelle? And they'll be like, I don't have Zelle. Well, okay, do you have Cash App? I don't have Cash App. Like, fuck you. You have, one, you have Zelle because you live in America and you have a bank. And two, why don't you have Cash App? What's going on here? Alright, are you laundering money? Because I'm not gonna facilitate this. Alright, oh no, you gotta send it to me with a cashier's check. No, nobody's actually ever said that to me. But it's felt like it. That really sucks ass because I keep fucking it up. This isn't that hard. Be a mailing pigeon. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta walk to the ATM with me and deposit it in for me. Yeah, I'll go switch out. If I die, then if I die, then all my money is gone and I don't want that to happen. Can you get this already? You think I'm just jerking off for the sake of it? You think I'm just fucking horsing around? Alright, this is serious business. This is serious business. This isn't a game. This isn't a game. Okay, this is serious. Everybody knows that. This shit life or death. I'm trying my best here. Anyways, we're gonna rest. Oh, do I gotta do the fucking ring around the rosy bullshit again? Damn. Alright, I guess I do gotta do the ring around the rosy bullshit again. Horseman. I've never seen BoJack Horseman. So no, not like BoJack Horseman. I've never seen it. I went the wrong way. I need to go back. I need to go back. For some reason, I thought it was down here. Need to watch it, bro. You say horsing around way too much. Listen, right now I'm playing Fire Emblem Engage off stream. I ain't got time for fun and whimsy. Alright, this is serious business. Always. I won't lie, that scared the fuck out of me. I won't lie, that scared the fucking... if I had any piss to get scared out of me, it'd be gone. Later. Off stream? What do you mean off stream? I don't have a capture card. And streaming for more hours a day while being... I don't know if streaming silently is really the move. You know what I mean? Would you guys watch a stream where the only thing I do is chuckle every hour? You know? Alright, I need to be funny. I do not have a capture card. It's not alleged. It's just, it's me. It's alleged that I don't have a capture card. Watch it, bro. Focus, dude. I'm playing it on my Nintendo Switch. That's why it's off stream. I'm not pirating it. This is real. Okay, what the fuck is going on here? Am I stupid? Yes. Why is it so hard? Copyright infringement. That's called a reaction stream. But it's also not copyright infringement. I don't think. Maybe. Fuck! What about all those DS streams you stream, dog? My uncle works at Nintendo and he gave me a special one that works on my computer, but it's only a 3DS. Okay? My uncle works at Nintendo. My uncle is Doug Bowser. Okay? He gave me a special one. Okay? Is it you give real commentary? You're just, if you're giving a real thumbs up every 30 minutes, that's infringement? I thought we were back talking about the I need to play off. I'm streaming more, but it's less entertaining. I don't know if that's the move. You know what I mean? I don't know if streaming more often but less fun is you know, the thing to do. I could try it, but I have a feeling people might not like it. That sucks. I'm getting my ass beat over here. Things aren't going too well. A sub equals 12 hours added to the timer. No! What? For like... No, that's an awful idea. I got a job. I don't have a job. I got school. Alright, that shit's not happening. That's too cheap. A sub, you get 2 milliseconds added to you know what? This goes for every stream. 1 sub equals an extra 2 seconds. Alright? I've been doing it every time, I just haven't told anybody yet. Remember that ninja or some guy played a Neo video? Neo video, yeah. That's crazy because that relies on me knowing who Neo is. But I do know Neo. Great stuff. And just straight up stole views? Yeah, all Neo videos are well made. Yeah, Neo is a YouTuber. Neo is a YouTuber. Neo, yeah. Neo, the word also means new, but the YouTuber is the guy. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is this hard? Alright, hold on, lock in. I don't know how to parry anymore. I don't know how to parry anymore. I just don't. It just doesn't happen like that. It just don't. You gotta understand. I've never parried before in my life, actually. You know, it's you think about it. You think of all the times I've parried. You made that shit up. You made that shit up. You made that shit up. That didn't happen. Like I'm parrying, it's just not going through. Alright, I got one more, or else before I die. I have bad news, I'm dead. Good news, that means I can now do it and die. Because I don't have anything to lose now, all my money is gone. Well, I don't know why. It's weird. I'm not trying. I'm not trying to fail. I can understand how you'd watch this and be like, this guy's actually throwing. You gotta believe it. I don't know why I'm having that trouble. You know? You can do this. I believe in you. Thank you. It's weird because I should have done it. I've done all the other ones. You gotta understand, this is the 3rd of 3. And I've done the other ones. It is not so hard that it is literally, I can't do it. Because I've done it twice before. Notably, the ones I've done before were the ones that like shoot spikes. Or shoot the quick spikes. Damn, right after I die, huh? I remembered how to do it. You gotta put some stank on it. You know what I mean? Yeah, see, Secret Mural 3, because this is the 3rd one. I am Chief of the Fang Shi Guild's Martial Division, Sojourner Luyan. That's all he has to say. Alright, nice work, team. Yippee, we did it! Yeah! Okay, which means that now there's two things to do. I can go fight Xi, or... God, what the fuck? Who are you? So I can go fight Xi, or I can go down. Now, here's the thing. I want to go down, so that's what I'm going to do. Bye-bye. It's been real, I guess. Yeah, at the very bottom, there's something that is opened only after you see the 3 plates, the 3 guys. And the thing is, I was under the impression that whatever that was, I need to go slightly farther down. I was under the impression that this was the... Oh, what? Okay, well, good news, bad news. New boss fight. Okay. I don't think this be hard. I kinda need to pee. I kinda need to take a piss. Well, I guess. I just gotta go down there again, huh? Huh, okay. Do I wanna switch out my jades? Yes, sirree, Bob. Yes, I do. Oh, actually, I can do more because I don't need the ricochet jade because I have another computing thing, so I can pick up something else. Maybe this. All right, so I heal back internal energy, and then that's it really. I just heal. I do a lot of internal energy. I get a lot of internal energy, and then I heal it, and then that's the gimmick. That's the game plan. All right. Nothing too crazy, nothing too special, although I kind of need to pee. I don't know if that's, Yo, thank you. There we go. Also, this is really loud, and I don't know why. So we're going to turn this down just a little bit. Oh, now that I take off the ricochet one, suddenly he's all really gung-ho about throwing knives at me, huh? Ow. Ow. I'm gonna do this. 5. Alright, well, if you can see there, I got hit by 3 of these, and you might have think, jump out of the way. Couldn't do it after the first one. They put me on the ground, and I couldn't do anything. So not too much agency, I'm afraid, but, you know, working on it. Working on it. It feels like I've lost all my mojo. You know, I used to be able to rip through bosses like nobody's business, and suddenly, literally anything happens. I just kind of fade away into the abyss. So that's not ideal, but it's probably pretty fine. That's insane. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, I need to go pee. I gotta go piss. Alright, don't worry, I'll put on my finest china out for you, alright? It'll be great. Hey, we're back. Alright, now that I've pissed, I should be ready for the big game. Apparently, a lot of businesses say the big game because legally they can't say the Super Bowl, and they mean the Super Bowl. Did not know that. Yeah, I kind of thought they were saying that just to be like weird, but no. It's intentional. We're gonna kill this guy right now. Reason being is because he's annoying when he's not dead right now. Alright, that's the best I can get. Like, that's crazy, by the way. Okay, we hit the 3 here. And by the 3, I mean the 5. That sucks. That sucks. God damn it. What's my problem here? It's not that hard. Maybe I do need Stasis Jade. Stasis Jade is really good. Alright, Stasis Jade. Let's get this dub. Yippee. I think this is very Hollow Knight-esque in the sense that the boss fight is marginally far away, and now I have to do some dumbass bullshit, and I have to walk like 1,000 miles in order to get anywhere. Got him. All right, that's the best we're gonna get. because this is really easy to deal with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back to back? You shouldn't have. Although I'm glad you did. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, come on. I'm not mad. I knew it, I knew it, I knew what he was doing, I didn't. Well, good news, I can definitely beat him. Bad news, I did not beat him. And now I gotta walk all the way down there again. That is, I think most would call a bummer. End of statement. I will not that hard? Alright. There we go. Bounce, bounce, bounce. We go to the opposite side. The reason why is so that I don't actually die doing something stupid. Same thing again. Stasis Change does help. That sucks. Bounce, bounce. You go in the direction you came, not the direction he's in. Ow. I'd really love it if I didn't need to deal with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna toke right here instead of doing damage to him. The reason being is because, you know, we need the health restoration. That's good. That's good. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Oh, that's bad. That's good. That's good. That's good. You go on the outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not even close. Not even difficult. No issues whatsoever. I've defeated every optional mini-boss. One-man army. Guys, I think we might be reaching the end of the game. I think we might be reaching the end of the game. I think we're close. Woo. Okay. Better be something good in this box. Oh, this is the inaction declaration. This is the guy that's like, listen, we should do nothing. I'd like to share not just the end of this journey with everyone, but the start of a new one. 10 years ago, we united to end the long night of the turbulent era and ushered in the origin era. We once lost our way during the endless wars, but the rise of the Fangxi Guild has brought peace to our lands. Following in its footsteps is our obsession with power and technology, which have become our newest shackles. We'll be disbanding the Fangxi Guild and sealing off all Fangxi technology. At the same time, any technology deemed beneficial for all Solarians will be made common property for all to use. All Fangxi will collectively go into hiding and return to nature to seek the Tao's true essence. It belongs to every living being, every land, and every drop of water. Today's decision may bring momentary turmoil, but I have faith that data corrupted. For the Tao often acts through inaction. No matter what the future may bring, please do not forget that we are all sojourners under the starry sky. Let us protect Penglai together. It is kind of crazy because I've been talking to the guy. You think he'd explain his words a little bit more, considering how there's a fuck ton of corrupted data, but what would I know, right? Ooh! 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 That's pretty good. Oh shit, we're talking to him. I'm gonna get a new ability. Craziest part, I could have gotten this ability before fighting Fuxi. The entire first hour and 30 minutes of stream could have been with this new ability. I just couldn't figure it out. How would I say this? Oops. Alright, well this is him. This is the guy. So this is where I'm gonna talk to Feng to Aegon. I've collected another Tao fruit, or maybe that's the 4th Tao fruit I've already collected. Either way. Talk to me, Aegon. Or Lear. My departure refers to returning to the Great Tao. Ever since the idea emerged, my mind has been growing fainter. It might not be appropriate to say this, but I can't help but envy your beliefs. My time here is about to reach its end. Will you humor me and let me share with you a time-worn fable? Long, long ago, demonic spirits roamed the lands. Among them, a demonic dog, sympathizing with the plight of the people, decided to find the legendary demon-slaying sword. Along the way, he gained 3 extraordinary partners: an old snake spirit filled with unparalleled wisdom, a fearless tiger beast, and a charismatic demon fox known for her ability to charm any living creature. After countless trials and hardships, they retrieved the legendary sword. They got rid of the demons, but peace did not prevail. The old snake, caught up in an infinite ocean of knowledge, lost its way. The brave tiger, having forgotten their purpose, abused his power, and the beautiful fox, jealous of all the attention and the love the dog received, slowly began to harbor wicked thoughts. They had become the new demonic menaces, until the demonic dog had no choice but to dispose of his former comrades. But as he cut down all of them, it dawned on him that he was the most powerful demon alive. Do you think he made the right decision? For the sake of all sentient beings, that was the only option he had. What was the decision? To cut down his friends, or to cut down all of demonkind? What is justice? Good and evil? Black and white? It all depends on the eye of the beholder. Before the Great Tao, right or wrong may not matter at all. Amidst this pitch black sky, we seek a sun that can illuminate the entire universe. But at what cost? What have we become? The answer is already in your heart. You know my name. I still have questions for you. And then he's gonna disappear. He's gonna die. What the fuck? Bid farewell to Lear. Shit. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. But I do know that I'm getting crazy fucking achievements right now, that's for sure. What's in the box? I hope it's the jade that lets you insta kill everything. Holy shit, it kills everything. This tiny bomb is capable of raising an entire island. What the fuck? I'm gonna use this. Listen, I know that you're not meant to do that, but I'm gonna use it. That's right, I'm gonna use a nuke for my own ends. Think about it. If I'm 100 years in the future, and I have no idea what nukes were used for, I just knew that they were like crazy as fuck. I'm gonna use it. Fuck it, why not, right? Listen, it might have broken the balance and done something crazy, but that's not my problem. Alright, listen, I didn't destroy the balance, it was other people. Alright, so my problem here is that I gotta go back the other way, which is annoying, because I gotta go do these guys. Don't mind me. But, good news, I've defeated every optional busy... There's a fly in front of me. So I wanted to close my mouth, and so it can't, from like a word to like a buzz. What the fuck? It's true. It's true. What's up? What's up, QP Cherry? Welcome to the stream. I think it's reasonable. Is that not a reasonable set of rules? I kind of just wrote them on a whim. You know? I think it's alright. I wrote them and went like, yeah, these are solid. Let's see, how do I want to do this? I need to be the other way. I went the wrong way. This was the wrong path to take. Alright, never mind. Let's go. Welcome to the stream. I don't think. What are they? What is that? Under rules? That seems reasonable. I think. Nobody's commented on them so far, but admittedly they've only been around for like a month or two. So, Oh no. I suppose there's not been enough time for anybody to. Please, please, no, no. Oh, well, that didn't work out so bad actually. I didn't know anything was under here. Don't mind if I do. That worked out actually. You know what? You know what? I was a little thrown off. I was a little confused, but this works out. All right, then we go this way. Let me go. Hey. Bye. I just gotta get up here, and then nothing bad will happen, other than all the bad things that are up and around. Nope. Yes, we're fine. We're fine. We're so good. We're so chilling. I knew there was some bullshit here. There is a fly in my room. I thought I saw that motherfucker. Man. I gotta put more fucking raid on the goddamn windowsill, and as air trickles in, I'm gonna die. Alright, so I have two options. Let's see. I can either do Unbounded Drain, which will gain 1 additional chi charge after successfully performing an unbounded counter, or I do the thing that I got laughed at for not doing. Alright, apparently the reason I've been quote-unquote doing no damage with any of my talismans was because I didn't pick up the talisman upgrade. So I'm gonna pick it up. Alright, press LB after a successful unbounded counter to perform continuous unbounded counters? No. I don't want to do that. No thank you. Alright, how do I want to do this? I have room for 2. But I don't know what to do. Ooh. Alright, this is probably alright. Ooh, I should save. I should rest. I should rest just to be safe. Because if I don't and then I die, I'm going to have to walk all the way back, and it's going to be a really big inconvenience. I guess it won't be that much of an inconvenience, considering how I don't know how much left of the game there is. You don't see achievements like defeat every optional mini-boss and go, well, I don't know. I gotta be kind of close to the end. Like, that's not... Actually, I can check. Actually, we can check this. Can I get global achievements? And let me scroll all the way down. Finish 9 souls on standard mode is 23.6%. And defeat every optional mini-boss is 27.1%. Which means I'm pretty close. I'm pretty close to the end. Unless there's like a really hard boss fight right ahead of me, I'm getting there. All right, duel me if you dare. What is it? What did he say? What's the guy? My name is Inigo Montoya. I fucking see him. I see. What am I meant to do? I'm not fucking fast enough to catch this goddamn fly. There's no food here, man. Leave. I'm trying to play video games. Where did you come from? Alright, I'll just have to ignore him. But if I lose, it will be entirely his fault. That's bad. That's bad, right? Is that the hardest one? Because it feels like it could be the hardest one. Okay. Not a fan of that, conceptually speaking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good news, did a fuck ton of damage. Bad news, he's still around. Okay, he didn't... Yeah, he's meant to spit out a thing that I can use to heal myself, and that was it. So, he did do that. Okay, never mind, funny face. He pulled it out of the ground! Like he's a fucking gopher, and this is a carrot. Do carrots eat tofu? That's not my... Nope, you get it. You understand. Do carrots eat tofu? I don't know, probably not. Oh my god. This is probably the best fucking pickup ever. Fuck! Alright, that was a waste. Oh, I don't like that one. If I could just, if you could just die before this triggers, I'd appreciate that. Thank you! It's so good! Alright, hold up. And by hold up, I mean I'm gonna turn the sound down just a little bit. Alright, there we go. Yeah, fight me if you dare, pal. I got this crazy ass thing where I spent 4 skill points. Oh, fuck. Ooh! Come on. Come on. No, please. Hi, hello. No! It was fine. Oh, I'm getting my shit pushed in. Perfect, we're good here. Oh, yes, wait. This is exactly what I wanted. Because now he's gonna spit out. He's gonna spit out the jar again. Ow. All right, that didn't go so. Ow, that didn't go so well. And never mind. It looks like Hollow Knight, so it's better than Hollow Knight Moo. Sorry for facing the rules. I was reading. I don't know how. Okay, so you didn't mean to do that. I thought you were like making fun of me. I thought you were like, these are the rules? Okay, man. I thought you were thinking bot. No, all the bots are deceptive. All the bots are deceptively evil. Alright? There are two types of, there are two types of bots. One that just rip a link, and the other that is like, hey, I really like your stream. Please buy my art. Please spend $10. Alright? It's AI generated. I'm gonna make so much money. Bots are not verified, the main things. No, a big thing is what they'll do is they steal accounts. Yeah, what they'll steal accounts of people. Like maybe I just don't know what's going on. But unless there's a robot out there that really enjoys watching Destiny 2, I think they just steal the accounts and name like a number. That too. Yeah, no, there's a bunch. Well, sometimes there's just people like that. Like, I was talking to a person came into my chat, and they were Serena Vanderwoodson 13. And I was like, listen, dog, welcome to the stream. I gotta say, though, I can't imagine there are 12 more of you. Alright, do you need the 13 next to your name? And then I never saw them again. So there are people out there. Alright, clearly. What's up? Alright, there we go. Lock in. Hold up, we're good. Boom, 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 boom. Oh! Oh, this is going so well. As long as I don't get hit by the one that comes from the ground. Okay, that didn't go very well, actually. It's fine, because all I gotta do is focus up here. It's crazy. It's like there's a Mario and Luigi thing that does it literally exactly this. Oof. Okay, I think the knives flying further up into the air to hit me when I dodge, I think that's a little fucked up, if we're being honest with each other. I think that's a little rude, disrespectful, even. I don't know. Don't mind me. Hit him with a 5. That's a shit ton of damage. Listen, I hear you, dog. Alright, 100%. I hear you, dog. If you could die right now, I'd appreciate it. Please! Alright, that didn't go very well. Can robots make art? So did you try Silksong? I have tried Silksong. Well, I think they just use AI for it. Thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. I have tried Silksong. The thing is, I was looking at it, and it came out. I started this game the day after it came out. And the reason why was because if you think about it, Silksong, $20. Alright, $20 is such an affordable amount of money for a video game. Everyone and their mom has Silksong. The servers crash. Your friends were crazy buying it. And so, anybody who was interested in Silksong, probably out there playing Silksong. Alright, I got 268 followers. I was 267 2 minutes ago. I don't know how many people are clamoring to see me play Silksong. There are some. They did say they would like to see me play Silksong. But I decided that maybe it would be wise to not play Silksong. Alright, they do deserve more money. It's a good game. I've gotten to Act 2. And so it was probably a good idea to play a different game. And so I thought, what is a game as far away from Silksong as possible? And I couldn't come up with anything. And what's a game that's a Metroidvania that is not Silksong or Hollow Knight? And that's this game. And I was like, conceptually speaking, it's kind of funny. And then it went pretty well. And then it went pretty well, to be honest. I didn't think this game would go as well as it did, both in terms of the game being good, but also in terms of people finding me playing the game. So that was pretty sweet. So this is, it worked out. Alright? This would not have happened for Silksong, let me tell you what. I can guarantee you, if I've been playing Silksong on stream, no new followers, no new viewers, no nothing. Alright? Because everybody's interested in the game already playing it. But no, I played a little bit. I haven't played that much of it. I'm like maybe sub 20 hours in. I could pull it up, but every time I click on Silksong, the achievements are like little spoilers. And they're like, your friend just beat the guy from Hollow Knight. He's actually in this game, and there are 7 of them, and there are a million of them, and they're the final boss. And this is the explicit canon ending right now. That's not true, but it's a little spoilery. You know, I don't love it. Thank you very much for redeeming Hydrate. Just hold on real quick. I'll get to you, I swear. No. Oop, jump. Hit him with a 4. Come on, I need you dead right now. Okay, he's charging up. I'm gonna kill you. It's time to end this. I also played some horror games like Little Nightmares. I've also played Little Nightmares. I did it on stream. It was alright. Fuck. Oh no, oh man. Oh no, please. Okay, we're good here. Let's pause and let's drink some water. But honestly, I watch streams better than playing games. Really, I play games better than I watch streams. You know, I stream because it's fun. It's a good way. This is a water bottle, by the way. I stream because it's fun. And it's a good way to play video games. But I think my total skill definitely rises the minute I turn off the OBS. One, two, three, four, five. Alright, that was a bad option. I gotta get better at the whole parrying thing. This is not gonna work out if I'm out here struggling. Oh, what the is that? Oh, that's what it does. I was wondering, it was like, it had a health bar, and I didn't know what it would do when the health bar was like, when it stuck around, when I didn't kill it fast enough. No, don't touch me, we're good. Let me do this. Ideally, I'd have a little bit more than 3, but this is just a good opportunity to do it. Oh, this is actually amazing. Dodge you. I'm not close to killing this guy. Okay, this probably needs a break. I'm not close at all to killing this dude. He is taking it like a champ, I gotta say. Which, you know, good for him, but not amazing for me. We're good. We're fine. Thank you very much, QB Cherry, for redeeming Pikmin. I'm sorry. I'd love to read your chat message. You gotta believe me. I'm just not in the situation right now. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's black hole. What? Oh, we're fine. Okay, we're not as fine. That's good. We hit him with the 5. We toke here. Boom. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ooh, that was a waste. That did not do much of anything, huh? Oh no. Please. No! Why wasn't he stunned? I hit him for 5. They're always stunned when you hit him for 5. 5 is so much. They always stun when you hit him for 5. Hey, what's up? What's your favorite game in your list? Tell me top 1. Favorite game? I don't know, maybe AI Somnium Files. That game's heat. That game's really good. You seem concentrated because the boss fight? Yeah. How much money do I have? If I have money, I might be able to buy an upgrade to my Azure Arrow, but I have the distinct feeling that I'm poor. Yeah, $460 isn't enough to make anything happen. It's just like real life. It's good to have, but not particularly enough. Okay. Yeah, the game is definitely not easy enough. I can just look away while I'm fighting the boss. Boom, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, yes. Boom. There we go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that, and now we're back to the pot, whatever the gourd looking. Ooh, that sucks because I kind of really wanted that. That also sucks because the same thing as before. Oh, so you're sticking around now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah. All we gotta do is hit the big gourd and we should be okay. Nope. Oh, he's up to no good. We're fine here. It's over for you. There we go. Your model looks so cute. Is it the cow? How many expressions do you have? 4. Other than this one. Yeah, it's a guy in a cow suit. It's his whole thing. Oh, let me see. Let me hit this. I'm gonna be. Yeah, those are the 4. I guess it's 5 if you count neutral expression. All right, that didn't go very well. Come on. Oh, we're fine. We're good. No problems. And let me dash through here. Jump on this one. Hit him with a 3. Arrow. And that sucks. It was already too late by the time I fired it. This is fine. Heal here. Oh no. Oh no. Are you serious? Give me a break, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We're fine. Walk in. 1, 2, 3. This guy takes like no damage ever. Oh, not this bullshit again. That sucks. That blows chunks. So cute. Is it your OC? I'd love to see your expressions. I showed them to you. What's up? What am I looking at here? Yeah, I got them. There's happy, and then there's angry, and there's this one and that one. I don't really do happy and sad all that often, although I'll hit an angry or a pondering sometimes. I'm a bit of a ponderer. Pondering how long I'm gonna take on this goddamn boss fight, because this can't be that hard. Alright, I got all the stuff in the world. You be farming? I'm pondering, not farming. Alright, I've already talked about how tough it is for farmers in this nation. I think you've caught me at the heel turn, Keta. I think you've got me. Oh no. There's some amazing ideas for your OC. Dawg, I ain't got money. I only have squeesh. I cannot pay you. I'm a college student. I got midterms. I cannot work. I have no squeeze whatsoever. I have like $4 in my bank account, and my expected future cash flows are 0. Alright. I'm not asking any convention. Oh fuck. Your slots are full. Okay. Yeah, you know, I just don't have the money to get it rigged or anything like that. You know what I mean? There we go. Glad to hear that your slots are full. Oh, this sucks. What's the point of hitting the gourd one if I gotta do this one anyways? There we go. Let's get all 5. Oh. There we go. Let's toke here. This is probably a good idea. I really do gotta get good and berry. This is gonna continue being miserable if I can't. There we go. We're probably fine. Whoa. There we go. Sharing ideas is free for now. Did you charge me for sharing ideas later? What do you mean? But no, I can't. I cannot afford a rig. Alright, otherwise I probably would have one. You know what I mean? Alright, fuck. Phase 2? Oh, there's more. Alright, how many tokes do I have? If I'm up on tokes, if I have more than half, then I think we're good. Okay. Oh, this sucks. At least this looks significantly more fun than the last fight I saw. This fight's kind of gas. This fight's kind of good. It's hard, but it's good. Not too hard though. You know what I'm talking about? All right, we're gonna toke here. Although, man, I would kill for the ability of this motherfucker to stay still for 2 seconds, because it feels like every time I hit him with the bow, it's like actually no. Yeah, sorry about that, but that's not happening. Alright, yeah. Then we dodge, we skate through, and then we hit him with a 5. The thing, he takes like no damage. It's like I'm bashing my head into a brick wall. This guy is not letting up at all. Boom! Ah, fuck, it's this again. Not a fan. Oh, I forgot it's on the way back as well. Dodge that, dodge through here, and then hit me with this. No! And it sucks. I'm gonna be honest, okay? I don't really know. Kenta, how about you help me out with this one, brother? You know, you're a smart guy. You help me out with this one, man. My whisper is open. You got an X, the everything app? I'm gonna be honest. You know, I am not really looking to do all that much art-wise. I appreciate your willingness to share examples. However, I feel like, you know, I'm just dropping my Discord username. I'm completely off the grid, and sharing any information would sell him out and get the whole government on my trail. Yeah, I'm in witness protection. You know, this seems a lot like the whole people who come into the stream. Oh shit. Mm. Mm. You know. Oh, listen. I appreciate. I appreciate the sharing of ideas. However, I'm not really looking for anything like that. This really comes across as the same type of, you know, I'm interested in art. I'm interested in showing you my pitch. I'm not really super about that. You know, I appreciate the idea. I appreciate the concept of sharing ideas. However, this very much seems more like this seems very much like you're pitching your art to someone who's willing to get it. And I'm sorry, but that's not really what I'm doing. You know, I'm sorry if you're I'm sorry if you're genuine and that this is legit. But you know, it's just not something I'm really about. So we can talk on X or Instagram. No, no thank you. Alright. I don't know you super well. I've had fan art before, but in terms of like ideas or like examples, I'll have to pass. Alright, it seems very much like a, yeah, you get it. Anyone who calls the X probably a scammer. I'm the one that brought up X as a joke. I'm the one that brought up X to be funny. No, I'm not a scammer. Please, you gotta believe me. I have my testimonials, male to female. I don't know if your testimonials chosen gender have much to do with anything, to be honest, but maybe I just don't know maybe I don't know what it's all about. I'm not really interested. If your ideas are about, you know, going male to female, I'll have to pass. I'm pretty alright with being male. Not really into the whole HRT thing, you know what I mean? Ooh. Maybe I do need a mod. Maybe I do need a mod. I've been thinking about it. Like maybe I haven't been thinking about it, but I see the reason now. What the fuck? Anaya, what's going on, Kenta? What's happening? I was talking to Moo, not you. What the fuck? It scared me for a minute. Alright. Who's wrong? Who's John D talking about, Kento? What's going on? Alright, let's get rockin' and Ryan. Anaya? Who's Anaya? Who? I'm sorry, am I missing somebody? Is that this person? Do you know them? Is this like a person you know? Nope. Who's Anaya? Is that, fuck, did I miss the name? Did I miss a name drop or something? Huh? Did I miss a name drop? Oh, I see. I understand. There we go. Alright, well, let's move on from that, I guess. Let's move on from this little shindig. Listen, man. I understand why people try to sell their art and try to promote their art in small streams. I wonder if it works. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be honest, I'm at the breaking point a little bit. You know what I mean? It's no wonder. I completely understand I need the money. Do you also go into small streamers chats and then like get to know them and be like, hey, do you want to take a look at my art? Is that something you also do? But rather than make friends, I'm a wheel salesman. I'm also a bad salesman. I don't like it. No, I don't do that. Only with you. That's true. You've gotten me to purchase art several times, so I suppose there's something to be said about your you know, your ability. Yeah, are you jealous because they make high quality real drawings and you make AI art, Kenta? Several? What do you mean? Yeah, several. I don't know if I've paid you several times, but you made art for me several times. That's for damn sure. There were the emotes. And I've paid you several times, but I know I've been for the art. I made one order and then I made you freebies. I paid you for a YouTube video. That was like 3 minutes. You know? So it'll cancel out in the wash. I say, as someone who's received a lot more from you than I paid. Yeah, it all cancels out in the wash. So we're equal, you and I. Alright, this is second phase and I have no totes, which is kind of crazy. That didn't go very well. Oh fuck. Okay, so when you hit it and you stop it, it just auto chooses, which isn't ideal in the sense because I need to choose the easy one. It doesn't just come to me. Okay. They toss out that one dagger so fast. It's hard. Alright, when am I getting paid? When are you getting paid? What do I need to pay you for, Jax? Have I been neglecting your payment? Have I been neglecting your payment? What's going on? I don't remember that. Listen, bro, I ain't got, listen, let's not play around here. Let's not, listen. Oh, oh fuck! No! Suck my nuts, dude. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Don't worry. Thank heavens. I don't have the funds. I had to go buy groceries today. All right. There's this certain man in a certain home that keeps making that shit more expensive than it has to be. I'm having some trouble with it. All right. But I'm not gonna get into that. Oh, okay. All I gotta do is kill this guy and then I'm home free. And then I can end stream. All I gotta do is beat this guy in a fight and then I can end stream. It's weird that I enjoy stream, but god, am I waiting for it to end. I imagine a lot of people do, you know what I mean? That's why I never raid. To be honest, I'm not like a raider, I think. I've never watched a stream and then been like, god, you know what? I need more stream after this. I need more stream from somebody I don't know. But that's also because I'm a sad, miserable person. You know what I mean? So I guess it's different. You know, I don't really enjoy raids that much. I think that's why I don't raid people. You know, like, god, am I waiting for me to beat the shit out of this boss fight and then we'll call it a night, huh? I can't stream tomorrow. Fuck, wait, I guess it doesn't matter. I guess I have technically gotten you a lot of money, so yeah. You are owed a commission. You know what I mean? Definitely. I think so. What's your rate? What's your rate? And are you okay with waiting several months to a year for payment? Alright, I only make about 50 bucks every 8 months. So, you have to work with me. Ah, fuck me. waited 6 months for... Fuck! For an art. Why are you waiting 6 months for art, dog? What did you do? To have a custom-made animation between scenes? I'm interested. As long as it doesn't look like it needs to be different. It needs to be cool. You know what I mean? It needs to have swag. Alright? You working on animation, Kenta? Are you just like the art guy? I need to see some mock-ups, pal. One, two, three, four, five. Alright, I'm still first phase. Fuck! The person does have legit excuses, don't worry. I don't know, man. Out of 6 months, that's a long time. Did you hire your friend, or did you hire like a professional from the internet? Because if you hired a professional from the internet, brother, you might be getting scammed. If you hire a friend, you might be getting scammed. Alright, 6 months is a long time for commissioned art. Alright, if it's free, then you can't say jack shit. But if it's commissioned, then you're getting scammed, dog. Alright, that shit's really long. That's a long time. Fuck. Man, this would be awesome if I needed Chi for my talismans, but I don't. So fuck. Whoa, that was so much damage. That was so much damage. What the fuck? Ow. There we go. Like someone on Rycord asked to, and I did offer to give them a game for finishing it. Asked to do it. Oh, to follow my fall animation is made by me. A slime jumping. I gotta motherfucker stream, huh? All right, let me see it. But don't stream when don't be like Jax and stream exclusively when I have something to do. All right, I think it happened last time. Jax, didn't you stream like last Saturday or something while I was at D&D? Oh, Jesus Christ, it's like you exclusively wait. It's crazy. Alright, I don't mean to make fun of you, because the laugh did sound scornful, but it is kind of comical in nature, the absurdity of me being like, listen, I'm exclusively busy whenever you stream. And I feel upset, because, you know, it's like a cheap excuse, and then I think about it, and I'm like, no, it's not. It's literally happening. I'm doing something, and I look down at my phone, and it's like, Jackson, 2 went live. I was like, shit, I can't stop. You know, what am I gonna pull out the fucking? Am I gonna pull out the goddamn the phone during a D&D game? Be like, yo, hold on real quick. This guy's playing Limbus Company. Hey, hold on. So Grug pulls out his portable device, and he starts watching a Twitch stream. Yeah, that'd be funny. That'd be funny to do that. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure if somebody has said literally anything in chat, unfortunately, I am locked in because I kind of don't want to do this again. Boom! Oh fuck! What the fuck? That was a bad idea waiting to happen. There we go. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, this is it. Everything I got left. It's all down to this. No more tokes. There's a fly in my room. He's flying around, as they do. Alright, that was a stupid and bad decision. It's over for you! How nostalgic your moves feel. Exactly like his. Like whose? Your hexagrams have failed you. If I told you the result, would you still have tried your utmost? At least one of us got to enjoy the thrill of the unknown. Well, I died several times. Oh, they did the divination and they divined that they would die. Why? Why did you do that? Oh, because they want to die. Yeah, I forgot. They've lived forever and they want to die. Welcome back, Keep Cherry. I know, now I feel bad that I'm planning on streaming tomorrow. Nah, dude, it just happens that whenever you're free to stream, I'm also free, and then I've organized to do something else at the time. It's just crazy like that works. I stream 3 games, 1 in which you participate, and 2 that you don't watch because you want to play the games. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys, you're chill. It is how— holy shit, they're old! I have seen the long shadows cast by the mountains of corpses. I was there when the Dongwon bell rang for the first time. I walked through countless cities, drowned in time. All of it has now attained wholeness within the Tao. Like a shooting star that sears its mark between heaven and earth. Damn. I liked Xi. I don't know why we had to fight. I don't know why we had to fight. I liked Xi. You know, Xi was a cool guy. I never had any issues with Xi. I didn't want to fight him. Although I guess this means that we get the sauce. I see him, bastard. I hit him with my hand. I have a question. In terms of like transmitting impact, if I slap a fly, surely it dies, right? Surely the amount of force generated by my palm is strong enough to overwhelm the small body of the fly. Alright, so that's Xi when they were younger. That's Xi witnessing somebody else dying. That's Xi witnessing Lear disappear into the little roots. Oh, they're besties with Lear. That's Xi witnessing the evil cat lady do some fucking insane shit. Literally the one villain in this game is the evil cat lady. I can't believe we haven't gotten around to her yet. And then that's Xi dying right now. Well, goes to show you that if you live forever, shit sucks. Shit sucks. If you live forever, you're gonna kill yourself, which I guess makes sense. I guess it's kind of crazy to be like immortal but not invincible. Cause like I guess I'd assume that sooner or later you die in something crazy, but no, they just kind of continue living. The seal of Xi. Oh my god, the Shanghai 1000. Oh, this is the first one, cause we have the Shanghai 9000. Oh, because Xi's old, so they— oh, wait! That's pretty dope. Give me the chip. Because this is a, an antique that we gave to Xuan Xuan, and it's in here because it's in here because, you know, it's old, and she's old. First month of the year, 3,773 turbulent era. I wanted to put a real fish inside, but due to the maintenance would have been too costly. I wanted to fill it with water due to the whole design concept. This robot would represent the seas and mountains of Penglai. Lear told me that I didn't need to use its appearance to symbolize Penglai. He kept asking me to cut features to make it more practical. Spectators innately understand that fireworks from afar always look prettier than those in your midst. I wonder how many more years I'll be able to converse with him. Because he's old! Because he's old, because he's Xi and he lives forever. The Fangxi Guild is an international scientific organization founded by the thinker Lear. Goodbye. Well, on my way back, I suppose, it seems that I'm at a little bit of an impasse. Oh, that's not true. I gotta go back to the pavilion. Yup. The reason why is because the hair, the DNA used for those mutated fucks over in the blue world, it came from somebody who's immortal, and it wasn't me, and it wasn't some guy, so it had to be this guy. All right, I don't have any skill ups. I fought Xi. I got nothing for it. Nothing for real. Nothing. Makes sense. I only got so much. Well, to be honest, seems to me like next time might be the final stream. Huh? Seems to me like next time might be the end of 9 Souls. I didn't think it would happen so soon. The game is... I wasn't ready for it. I'm gonna be honest. I expected the game to go for longer, but it was fun. Other than the Fuxi boss fight, that fight sucked ass. And anyone who would say any different is lying to you. Look at that. Look at that. Defeat Xi, bid farewell to Lier, defeat every optional mini-boss, and defeat Fuxi and Nuwa. So you are meant to defeat Xi before Nuwa. I just struggled really hard on it. I couldn't figure out the sacred puzzle of going around and like making a jump. But oh well, do it. You know, that's the thing about Metroidvanias, you can go in order. We are now at a playtime higher than how long to beat's average time for the main story. So anything past this is a little bit like Uncharted Waters. Alright, there's still a bunch to do. However, we're getting there. 26.2% have drank all the wine. 27.1% has defeated every optional miss boss. We're there. You always go over. Not always. Not always. Sometimes it's less. I can't give you a time when it was less, but it was less at a point. That's for sure. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching the stream. I hope you had a good time. I know it was a little finicky, and I know it was a little sketchy, and I know it was a little angry, and I know it was a little lot. But I had a good time, and I hope you had a great time. Alright, thank you very much for watching the stream, Cat. Yeah, I hope you have a good night, man. I can say this because it says 1 viewer on Twitch, and it says 0 viewers on YouTube, so it's just you. Or not. What's up, Jack? What the fuck? Never mind, I'm sorry, Jax. Maybe I don't know what the viewers are. Hope to see you in chat tomorrow if you aren't busy with things forced upon you. Amen, brother. Bye-bye. Both of you have a good night. Viewers are kind of fucked right now, I think. Toodles!